Ted, last year's champion, is on the clock, and then Eric, it'll be on you.
So what you do is you got to watch over here. This is where the picture we made.
You know what I should have done? I probably should have taken Monica's pick so fast. I should have let the clock run down to give her a little bit more time to get to the house. Even I don't know if 2 minutes is.
I'll help you out and I'll buy some time.
Okay, that'll work. Appreciate it.
Even though I'm going to be an eager beaver.
Let me write Brian and make sure he's good.
There, I finally put it.
Ted's Lasso won the championship last year, right?
Yep, he won the whole thing.
So this guy who's drafted in front of us is going to steal a lot of good players because he's good.
We'll see. I think he got super lucky. He will even admit to that as well. Let's see.
So there's 2 champions or former champions in this region.
Yep, because Anthony won it 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Anthony is which team?
The Lunatics.
Okay. Yeah. I remember. Yeah, you've been a regular.
And last year you sucked.
Yeah, I did. My team just fucking imploded.
Excuse us. We're about to celebrate in the draft room, and we don't want it public.
Okay. You must have got who you must have
camera off.
You must have got who you wanted.
Camera off.
We can still hear you. Woo!
Yeah. All right.
So did Louisville Slugger show up? He did. All right, cool. So the only person missing is Monica then. That's cool. All right, who you two taking over there?
This will be a very difficult pick for us.
There ain't no Orioles players on this one.
Nope. But there's a very obvious choice.
Click it.
Kicker.
Are we waiting? Do you want us to wait for the time?
You know what? Just a couple more seconds for me. Wait until like 1:15 or 1 minute flat or something like that.
We really want to, thank our fans. We want to take a moment here to say that this has been a long time coming. We've waited for a guy like this to come in here and change the atmosphere of the franchise. I think we got the right guy. He's going to be a leader. He's always the most valuable player.
Yeah, go ahead and hit it. That way there's no hiccups. That way we don't get screwed up and have to take it back or anything like that.
All right, double click. Boom, boom. Oh, I got actually a draft.
Yeah. Woo! Okay. There, yeah, that does make you happy, I bet. That's your boy.
All right, we can put our Bills gear on now.
Yeah. As I said, that's your boy. That probably makes you happy, yep. Let's see what Mike does. Hopefully Mike's in the right spot. I always worry about the Canadian guys.
Dude. How cool is that?
Lamar Jackson's already taken up.
What is that? Oh yeah, he went first.
I'm kind of shocked he went first.
Rusty's an odd dude. If he could take Barry Sanders number 1 still, he would.
Oh, look,
that's not a bad pick though. If he was still playing,
I've got a feeling that this draft, my cheat sheet is sorted by ADP, and that's really going to be confusing for me.
It looks like Monica made it in. I see 12 on now.
No, that's including me. So she's not in. It would be 13 with me.
There we go.
Matt, what's up, brother?
What's up, dude? How are you?
I'm good. I was worried about your father-in-law there for a second. Can't get the players list on the app. I told everybody to stay off the app.
Brian, you should know by now. Nobody listens.
I know. It's like holding hands.
Well, that's why I didn't
leave and go down there today because I was going to have to drop on the app, and I was like,
Yeah,
no.
I was wondering about that when you said you were heading that way, and then you said you waited until tomorrow. I was wondering what was up. That's why I was wondering if the father-in-law was going to make it on, or
I was going to his house, so yeah.
Yeah, I figured he was, but I figured with you not there, I was more worried about him not making it on.
That's fair. I was watching the clock tick down. I was like, well, he made his decision.
I'm asking him if I need to pause for him. I might just be pausing anyways. I'm pausing. All right, let me let everybody know why. He said he wants Jaden Daniels. I'll get him for him.
There we go. Already repping.
Is he going? Okay. Let me put him up here for him.
He can have Jaden Daniels. I got enough shares of that dude.
All right, so who's that put it on? Gratz, okay.
How about this team right here, huh? Come on. That's how we roll.
He needs me to send him the link. Of course, it's in Discord.
I'm guessing you didn't think you were going to get him, huh?
Not at all.
Yeah, he did drop far. Especially for a super flex. It's crazy.
Right?
I mean, I think that's what sunk me last season is kind of – I was like I don't know. So I think I waited taking quarterbacks, and that eventually is what did me in.
There you go. And this is why I tell everybody needs to be on Discord. Like, how many times have we sent links over the last 12 hours to make sure everybody knew where they were supposed to be? And now I'm being asked, can you still send me the link? That's what drives me nuts.
I will say this, in defense of some people who may not be complete and total fools, you confused me when you told me that was the only way to get in.
Okay.
I didn't want anybody else to try anything else, so they wouldn't get confused. Land Sharks took Joe Burrow, so we know that the Ted is out there watching. So Spence is on the clock. So Monica's at home working on getting logged in now. Let me let her know we haven't made it to the end of the first yet. So
yeah, she's got a lot of time.
Good, and we are dragging our feet for you. So Anthony, if you could, you and Hanley, since you guys are next after Spence goes, if you guys could drag it just a little bit for me, I'd appreciate it.
I mean, I can take it down to 10.
Okay. Oh, and then Matt goes back to back. Matt, if you could drag it just a little bit too, just so we give Monica a little bit more time to get in, that would be nice.
Yep, no problem.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you
Well,
guys.
that went fast. How was it already on me?
Oh, let's see how she's doing. I'll write in here. Let's see. Monica is home and getting logged in. We are dragging the clock just a bit to help her out. Mike.
Missed it by that much.
You are in. Mike needs to get in now too. He's trying to get on from home too. He said he was getting off the app. Misty had problems making the first. She had pick number 4 in the first draft. The app wasn't working for her. She was sitting right next to me, so I had to make her first pick for her. Then she went on the regular browser on her phone, and I had it up on the big screen, so it'd be easier for her to at least look at stuff instead of trying to look at it on the phone. She still made the pick from the phone. But nobody said – Sean has been the only one that's had any luck with the app so far.
Jameer Gibbs.
Yeah.
So other than having to do a little bit of a pause for Mike and then having to pick for Monica, so far not bad. The second best draft we've had so far because the first two were shit shows. Hey, Anthony, if you want to go ahead and do it now, so that way you don't have any issues too, since you're under a minute, go ahead.
Alrighty.
I just don't want to see anybody. We have to delete a draft pick and then go back and change it, and that makes it look even shadier for some reason.
All right.
You want me to drag a little bit?
Yeah, if you could drag it till it gets under a minute, unless Monica hits me up and lets me know she's there before then. Because not only is she trying to get to the draft room, she's also getting to log into MFL because she hasn't done it yet this year. She's the last person. So,
God, what am I gonna do here?
Go ahead and tell me so I can plan my next 2 picks.
I mean, you are in an interesting spot right now.
Yeah, I know. This is why I hate. For one, that it's 2 quarterback, and 2, I gotta try to decide what 2 picks he's gonna do in between mine.
Yeah.
I feel like out of the 36 teams that have drafted so far, there's only 3 that are probably already out. And one of them, 2 of them drafted in one, and then 1 drafted in another. So yesterday's was okay.
But
Yes,
I think I know what direction I'm gonna go.
Go ahead and hit it, man, because we also have the ability to drag feet a little bit on the way back down too.
Yes, I want to do that.
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
I kind of have to.
No, yeah, you do. Yeah, I mean, because what's coming next, you don't know if on the turn the tier is already going to drop out of the bottom.
Yep.
So.
Got to get the QB.
I figured that is the most. I know for a fact that's the most quarterbacks we've seen go in the first round so far.
Yeah, that puts me in a real shitty spot.
I wanted Mahomes, but
boys.
somebody took him right before me.
I mean, who could have that been? That guy's an asshole.
Asshole. What is that the little tiny things that what are those little icons that are on the draft? Okay, it went away now. What are those? I've never seen those before.
Those are like the Fantasy Shark.
Yeah,
insights.
the Fantasy Pros or whatever. They're
okay,
sponsored
gotcha.
with them. Yeah,
Got it.
I'm actually drafting off of that little Fantasy Pros app. Yeah, it makes it easier. It puts everything. It's just much more like data friendly to look at than the MFL stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it is.
that's
I
one
use a different version too.
We were talking about it after the draft last night. We'll spend this year beta testing everything on the website to make sure all of the API calls over to the MFL website work for competition standpoint. The last thing that we will probably do will be how do we want the draft to look next year, because we want to get away from the MFL website. So I think at its simplest form, we cannot do API calls over to MFL for draft purposes. As we're already seeing, the app is having problems. So if the app is having problems, it's doing API calls over there as well. So we don't want to do the same thing. So I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to create our own drafting on our website. I'm going to find out if MFL has the ability for you to upload an offline draft, like as a CSV file or an Excel file or something like that. After we get done with our draft, and we'll make it pretty, Matt, like you just said, make sure it's more pleasing to look at and user-friendly. Once we're done, then I will have it shoot out whatever file type I need for MFL, and I'll just upload it then. That way we can get away from freaking MFL and its ugliness.
Yeah.
So that will, after we get all of the other beta testing stuff done, that's probably going to be the last thing we do, because it'll be the first thing we have to do for next year.
Ryan, it sounds like Mike's still having trouble.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm gonna hold here until I get to just under a minute here, and I'll pick the second one.
Thanks, man.
Do-da, do-do-do-do.
What the hell?
There's no what the hells in football.
I'm sure there's a play called that.
I think that's every play that Dan Campbell calls on 4th down.
Oh, that's Mike, not Monica. Okay, I see it now. MFL's giving him shit for his account being up in Canada for whatever reason.
It's your turn to pick.
Let me resend. Okay.
Well,
go ahead and drag a little bit. Too.
I gotta say,
Aviators took a big risk there, but got some huge receivers.
There's no QB1 left except for Bo Nix. Like, that's going to be worth the shit.
Yeah,
And I don't know if he's going to be worth the shit, but I know those two dudes are going to be worth the shit.
But I gotta say thank you.
That's probably the latest both of those have gone in either draft or any of the drafts so far.
Right there.
That's a great pick.
Yeah, go get your Amon Ra.
You know damn well I am.
Where's Mike at? Mike.
I'm waiting.
Do you need me to do another email?
I'm dragging it out, so I'll wait until it gets down under a minute, and then I'll hit it.
Yeah, that is a risk with the QBs, but honestly, you guys took them so quickly. Kind of have to just shift. I'm not going to be able. I mean, even if I go, what do I go? Bo Nix there or over CD or Justin Jefferson? Like,
no, you're taking both of those wide receivers.
Yeah,
we were just having the same conversation over here.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like I said, that tier drop off is very steep.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, you're getting two known commodities as opposed to whatever the hell Bo Nix is going to be.
Yeah, I think he's going to do well, but I don't want to gamble on it. I know these dudes are going to do well. So.
And I'm taking Amon Ra because that's a 1st round pick in the 2nd round.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, with CD too, you're getting a defense that just hamstrung itself, so they're going to have to be throwing the ball around.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Let me see if I can get that one to work in there. Mike Lewis. Let me see. League setup, franchise setup. We're in the Krakens league, right? Krakens, I don't know which division he's in, though.
Are we still dragging?
Drag a little bit. Now I'm trying to get Mike in since he's having problems up in Canada.
All right.
Yeah. Let me see. Brian, Ted, Mike. Let me do this. Mike L at mclpower.com. Save franchise information. Go back out to the main page. Oh, where's Mike at? I just had him on here. Mike Lewis, there he is. Let's see. Check your emails to check that email.
Yeah, like I said, I wasn't passing that up. I'm a Lions fan, and every draft I've been in, Amon Ra has gone in the 1st round.
Yep, he has.
It's a damn good pick. I might have taken him.
She says she thinks she's in. I don't see her. Let me call her real quick. She might not be in the right spot. I'm going to put myself on mute.
You're not allowed to mute, damn it. Oof.
All right. I'll wait till it hits 30, and then I'm going to make my pick.
Yeah, let's just keep going down under a minute.
Let's see. Lunatic's got who are you pairing with Patrick Mahomes at this point? You want to tell us the pick?
I mean, I'm going Neighbors.
That's not a bad pick.
All right, I'm
Anthony, go ahead.
yeah.
So you don't get missed out on.
Cross Neighbors off.
Malik Neighbors.
There you go.
I mean, honestly, I was tempted to take Knicks there just to lock up another starter, but man.
I don't know. I'm just happy I finally got another league that I don't have Jaden Daniels. In my other 2 redraft leagues, I've got Daniels fell in my lap in both leagues.
So all these guys are gone. So we can get it in the sheet. Right.
I don't think I have any freaking stock in Daniels this season. Honestly.
What are you looking for again?
It is.
It's like we do have some people out there watching.
I'm a Cowboys fan, so I tend to stay away from anybody else in the NFC East if I can help it. I hate those fucking teams, so I don't want their players.
I mean, I'm a Cowboys fan too, but fantasy.
I know. But so far, I don't have any
He's the best
NFC East
tight end
other
in
than
the
CD, so we're good.
Hey,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with CD. He gets his.
Yeah, he's gonna be fine for sure. And like they were saying, like
No,
you were saying
no matter
earlier,
how good
somebody
or
was.
bad Dallas is, CD's still gonna eat.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we just have the unfortunate, like the Giants are always going to be the Giants. They didn't really improve. They probably improved more than Dallas did, but they're still going to be bottom. But we
I
have
think
two
they did.
freaking monsters in the league,
Yeah,
or the division rather.
Yeah, Dallas has got a tough division with Washington and Philly.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me because I honestly think the Commanders were just a few pieces away. And the way they've set up their team now, like it wouldn't surprise me if they make it to the Super Bowl this season, honestly. Again, depending on what Jaden Daniels does.
Yeah, well, there's enough tape on his ass now that teams are going to be wiser to him.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, I understand the hype because he was damn good, but at the same time, like, you always got to worry about rookie QBs once the tape is out.
Yeah, that's the only reason he beat the Lions, because there was not enough information. That and the Lions had no defense because we were on like a 11-string defense.
yeah. You lost your defense, then lost the second defense, then lost the third defense.
Yeah. They were almost going to grab the towel boy and throw him out there, right? Or the water boy.
Yeah. I'll be honest though, the way they performed with that defense, as hurt as it was, makes me think that even losing their coordinators, I think they're going to be all right.
Oh, I think they're going to be fine. I think honestly, like, don't get me wrong, they were good, but I don't think Glenn's going to do shit with the Jets. I think that Ben Johnson, he's overrated, but I think he could make a little bit of waves with the Bears.
Yeah.
The only reason I say that I don't think the Jets are going to do shit because Fields is a huge question mark.
I mean, what name a better duo than questions about a Jets quarterback and anything else?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Nico Collins.
and away we go on running backs.
I mean, yeah. That's been a weird thing. Like, you know, I don't know how long you guys have been playing fantasy. I know a lot of you have probably been playing it for forever, but just that transition from where 0 RB is now a valid strategy is crazy to me.
Well, that's just I think that's just indicative of RB play in the league, right? There's only two or
Yeah.
three that are worth the crap, and then you're rolling the dice on if they're going to tear an Achilles or an ACL, and if they do,
Or
you're
or
cooked.
you have a
All right, Mike is still having issues. He wants Henry, so I'm taking him for him.
All right.
and like, because you got like a Brees Hall, he's a legit stud
Derrick Henry.
running back, but is he gonna be able to do anything? Because if
All right, Monica, what's up?
Fields isn't able to get the ball out, he ain't gonna be worth a shit because there's gonna be no room to run.
Yeah. Is she in?
I think Brian's talking to her on the phone. He's muted on here.
All right, we're gonna go with the no wide receiver strategy.
I don't know. Brian's still on mute.
All right. Our pick is in.
Is it now?
Ah, interesting.
Nice pick.
That's not bad though, considering you're going to get.
I mean,
1.5 points.
he's a wide receiver 1 on that team.
Yeah.
Well, and you get more points in this league. Your tight end is touchdown.
We also get premium on first downs, don't we?
It's premium on receptions.
I thought I saw something on first downs in the scoring.
I don't know. I didn't pay that close attention. I always thought it was just receptions, but I could be wrong.
Let's see. You'll see it because I'm gonna pull it up. And
Yep.
Rules for tight end is just the
Yeah,
reception.
just reception.
No. Look up above. Receiving and rushing. The bottom rule.
Oh, I see what you. Okay, I get what you're saying now. So that's just. I thought you were saying that was exclusive to tight ends.
No.
Okay, I got you.
No.
Has any
Yeah, I'm looking through all my leagues. I don't have Jaden Daniels in a single league. Holy crap.
Oh, shit, Bo Nix one?
Bo Nix and Jonathan Taylor. What?
That's his own.
You didn't like that pick?
No, I wanted Taylor, but he probably wouldn't have made it 20 more picks back to me.
Unlikely.
All right.
We're muted. You can talk. Really?
You're not
All
muted.
these guys go yet? Nope.
You're not muted.
Cross
You're
block
not
off.
muted.
You're not muted. You're not
Yeah, all
muted.
these guys went.
I'm not.
No, now mute yourself so we don't want to hear your strategy.
Shows that I'm muted.
You're not muted. I can hear you 100%.
Rodgers.
Before Knicks, huh? Interesting.
No, Nick's is gone. Nick's got taken.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, he got taken
Oh,
by
okay.
Ted's lasso
Okay,
there.
yeah, I saw the lasso, so I didn't see that.
It had the red icon up as if on the mic, but I wasn't. I got to watch out for that. That can get me in some trouble.
Well, that's why I wanted to let you know. Be careful. We were
Thank
supposed to be
you.
honest with you.
Are you streaming? Are you using your phone as your camera?
No, it's the iPad as a camera.
So that might
And-
be why. Is that
and mic.
because if your camera has a mic on it, it might still come through on StreamYard for whatever reason. I don't know why. Oh wait, you're muted now.
Yep.
Yeah, the tight end is orange.
Got it. So that worked when I did it this time.
He looks like Fletcher.
Rodgers.
Hey, whatever floats the boat.
I mean, yeah.
Boys, I know we're doing an NFL draft right now, but I cannot express how excited I am for college football tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
Was this really an Aaron Rodgers pick?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what team in college you go for, but you can see where I'm at. For me, it's obviously Michigan.
well, I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee. I go for the Vols.
The Vols.
Yep.
I'll tell you this: the Rodgers pick, I think I've drafted twice in Superflex, and he's gone undrafted.
That's
very
crazy.
rich.
In any league that I've been in, I think it's the first time in a couple years I've actually seen Rodgers drafted.
I mean, and it's second round too. Like that's what makes it freaking wild. Like,
Yeah.
Somebody either has a lot of confidence in Rodgers, which shouldn't be, or they just love Tomlin. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know.
For real.
And then Murray goes. Makes sense.
Yeah, that I get. Ugh. I'm ready for it all. I'm ready for college football, NFL. I'm ready for hockey too.
Yeah, I watch everything, but
I'm a huge Red Wings fan, and I've got tickets for the season tickets for the Wings.
No,
Nice.
nice.
I just hope they actually do something this year. I mean, I can't complain about the Tigers. They're kicking ass and taking names later.
Yeah, but we all know how that's going to end. It's going to be a Dodgers back-to-back World Series, of course.
I don't know, because I mean, for the amount of money they spent and who they really have not been that good.
I mean, I think this season they've just been plagued by injuries. Their starting rotation just went freaking exploded. But Shohei is starting to freaking actually dial it in. And if we have him as a pitcher in the playoffs, I don't know. It's going to be interesting, at least.
The thing I like about the Tigers
is
is
about to expire.
Is he going to auto draft? What the hell?
Brian.
Bucky Irving.
Was that an auto draft or?
I have no clue.
Because he made the pick for Murray and then ran the clock out.
is he their RB1?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is, but
Well, hey, whatever. I'm not saying shit. I'm gonna let
Yeah.
that one go. That makes it nice and pretty down here around round 312 and 4-1.
yeah.
Well, I see Monica finally made it into the draft.
Yeah, we have everyone on.
No, there's still somebody not on, because one of the 12 that's in here is Brian.
Well, I see 13 on mine. Did someone drop off?
I think Mike is still having problems. Oh no, he got in now.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Oof.
Brian should be able to get off the phone now and unmute.
I'm perplexed. Perplexed.
I'm lost right now. I don't know what I'm gonna.
Trey McBride.
Okay, that's not a surprise.
No, I like that.
Do. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Drake London.
Okay. Wow. All right.
I like that. With what's
We just got sniped there.
Eric, you can go ahead and make your pick whenever. Monica's in now, and I got Mike on the phone, so he's picking right after you. I want to
Cool.
make sure that he can draft without.
We're going to take a second because we just got sniped.
No worries. Take your time, man.
I like that Drake London pick.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be good with Penix.
Trying to see. Do. I mean, there's still a lot of good wide receivers.
Yeah. I mean, there's still a lot of good players in general. It's the second round.
No, it's the third round.
Third round now. Yeah, we made the turn. That's right.
All right.
Junior.
It wasn't as easy as London would have been, but we had to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't hate that pick. I should have done that one for the snipe, the explosion. Oof.
So Louisville Sluggers is the one that he's on the phone with, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he said he got in knowing
Chase
that.
Brown.
Chase Brown.
God.
It's getting slim now.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I think we're good. I
Did
think
you?
everybody is in, and no problem. Rusty's internet dropped off on him. That's why he ended up taking Bucky Irving when he did. So I just got a text from him telling me that's what happened.
That still wasn't a bad pick, though.
That's what I told him. I said it wasn't bad, but not great. I'm asking him if he's got his internet back now, though.
That was what team was that?
The Rum Runners, #1 at the
Number
Churn.
one.
Yeah.
So we got a while before he's up again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see him on the list.
Yeah, he's the only one out there.
Oof. Interesting.
Yeah. I think there's some Cowboy fans that might not like that he just got picked.
There's a Cowboy fan right there.
Not really. I mean,
Oh,
I'll tell you.
there's
I'll tell
two
you right
of them.
now.
I forgot Matt's in the room too. There's two
Yep.
of them right there.
I wasn't drafting him. I'll tell you right now. Even if he was available, I wouldn't draft him.
Is this all part of a grand scheme to get Arch Manning?
Oh,
No
Lord.
shot.
Maybe.
Did you realize this is not a dynasty league? It's redraft.
Oh, I'm talking about for
He's
talking about the
he's
Cowboys.
talking about real football.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't
I mean,
think
it
so because, like, what do? You tank and go to get the #1 pick? There's no way. Those picks from Green Bay are going to be worth shit because they're going to be like 30
Yeah,
and
no, but
31.
all that takes is that gives you the trade power to move
Yeah.
up to wherever Arch goes.
I agree. I don't know, though.
I mean, at the end of the day, the Packers are going to get their ass whipped by the Lions twice. So I mean, they're only going to go so far.
Delusional.
I don't know about that.
Delusional. I haven't heard back from Rusty yet, so I'm wondering if his internet connection is back.
Honestly, I don't know. Like, I knew a trade was going to happen. Like, because Micah Parsons always seemed like a guy that wasn't Jerry's guy. No matter how you cut it, it's just how it seemed to me.
Yep.
And it should have got done, like I said in the Discord, it should have got done previous to the draft, where we could have got this year's first and the next two firsts with Clark, and that would have been, I think, a good compensation because we could have used his capital this season. For what we got, like whatever, I think he's a stellar player, but our team has so many holes that if we paid him,
Jacobs is gone.
it would have ruined it
What are you
because
doing?
we already
This is order,
have so
dude.
much money sunk in a QB who sucks
It got all mixed up.
when it matters. Honestly, like he's good padding stats, but when it matters, whatever. It's
Yeah.
it's
Put in
Romo
order.
2.0.
Well, also Micah wasn't. I mean, he didn't want to be there. He made that very clear.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
he's
yeah.
not. He's not going to be there playing with a good attitude. And truthfully,
Well, and
what
you
happens
already
if he
know,
plays on that option
and
year?
Jerry hates the attitude.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
and if he has that attitude, he plays like shit
44.
this year, and then they don't get anything for him for a
79.
trade next year. They tag him
Yeah.
for 2 years, and then he just plays like shit for 7 years. I mean, I don't know.
I just think it was mishandled from the start. Like, you knew that he didn't want to play for you when
I
When
hate
Jerry
that it had
Jones-
to be Green Bay though.
I mean, I get that.
What are
But
those
who
over
else-
there?
Who else was going to pay what they
I don't think
paid?
anybody else could afford him.
Yeah.
What picks?
Nice. And he got big again.
So it's just, I don't know, like,
16.
I'm like half tempted. Like, I'll watch the
All
game
these
still, but until Jerry Jones is gone. But then I'm wondering, like, oh, Jerry Jones is going to be gone.
179,
Is
180.
he even going to be any better?
No, he's doing his. I mean, he's learned from Jerry the whole time he's on the team. So.
197,
Exactly.
AJ
198.
Brown.
Did you watch the Cowboys doc on Netflix?
206, 207.
No, I haven't yet.
It's really good. So it is what it is. It's the Cowboys. Everybody hates them, but just the way they did it, like the storytelling and everything, is fantastic. Like, it's just a great football documentary.
Matt, you were the one that told me that too.
Yeah,
right? I think
so
you sent me
good.
the message. Okay.
Yeah, so good.
I'll have to go check it out then.
I heard some reviews that it's good for information and reminders of the history of it, but I heard it's really a homer piece.
Well, of course, it's yeah. I mean, he brought Netflix in. He was like, "All right, boys, write my story." Of
Yeah.
course. But there is a lot of good stuff on there about like the inside stuff between him and Jimmy Johnson back in the day, and then how Barry was in there, like in the mix, and what his actual thoughts are being brought into the mix. And that stuff has kind of been kept private for a long time, so that was nice to hear.
He's gone, right?
Are y'all watching Hard Knocks?
I watched the first episode and I forgot.
I don't think I've ever watched. I watched. God, I'm trying to think of what team it would have been.
It's your turn to pick.
Who would have been like year 1 of Hard Knocks or year 2 of Hard Knocks? Anybody remember what 1 or 2 was?
Well,
Ravens and Cowboys, right?
Yeah.
Well, that made my
Nah.
pick very easy.
Did they do one with Minnesota? Ever?
Because I'm going to do this.
It was Minnesota might have been in one of the in-season ones, Brian. I don't remember.
Okay. I was going to say, for some reason, that sticks in my mind.
Jared
but I'm
Goff
not
for
sure.
the stack.
Oh, there we go. I told you 3rd round. I told you, Eric.
That's
Well,
wild. I actually was thinking about trying to snipe him on this coming round.
All right,
I knew he wouldn't make him past it the 3rd time.
I don't love this, but we're gonna have to do it.
There's nothing wrong with Herbert. Not there. Not when you've got
I got
what?
I just
4, 6, 7.
hookup connection.
It's your turn to pick.
Yep.
So
That's
Chargers.
and Lad McConkey's good right there too. I mean, he's the 13th quarterback off the board. That's still not a bad pick in that spot.
All right, let's see now what I'm going to do. Shit.
I think Rusty said he's back, but I don't see him online.
I'm gonna do this.
Kyron Williams.
Let me see.
Okay.
If it gets back
Yeah, I guess I understand that.
with issues, call me. So I told Rusty to give me a call if it gets back to him and he's having issues.
Yeah, running backs are getting slim. I had to grab one.
No, I 100% understand that. Like, in your position.
Well, like not going into it this way, but I might be doing the 0 running back strategy.
Yeah,
here.
it looks like it.
It might be, and it's okay. I can play that, but I haven't before. It'll be the first time.
I
Did you guys
I
see
wasn't
that?
gonna I wasn't gonna let Goff slide by me when I had St. Brown for the stack.
Did you guys see Matt Kroll's pick of wide receivers from rounds 5 through 12? Nothing but wide receivers in his draft.
Holy
Yeah,
crap.
that's funny.
5 through 12.
Oh, where do I go here? Jesus.
Crazy.
Does he have starters, like in every position?
Yeah, he did okay. He went. Let me check the draft out real quick. Tell you how he went pick wise. He went.
It's between two.
He went quarterback, wide receiver, running back, and then 5 through 12 wide receivers, and then got him a tight end.
Did he get his defense and kicker?
Yep, he got defensive kicker the last 2 rounds.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you think about the trade that the 2 AFC guys that are in here? What do you think about the trade that went down today?
If I see the name, I just delete the damn email.
Yeah, no, I get so frustrated when I see someone do it.
I'm literally standing at the Claire's that's at our Walmart that's getting ready to close down. I talked the girls into going over there because I knew they were having everything 80% off, and I see people start talking about picks, and I'm like, no, not another trade went down. I go to the app and I see it. It's Denver, and I told Misty, I said, I'm so fucking pissed. Like, I don't understand. We talk about not doing it again, and then somebody goes and does it again.
He just browbeats people to death. He won't shut. I mean, I blocked him. I'm like, you can't speak to me ever again because I'm tired of your shit. Just stop.
He tried to take all 3 of my rookies for 50 fab.
Jeez.
And then he sends me an offer that says, hey, I bumped it to 75 fab. I kept all 3 of my rookies. What are you talking about?
Ugh. You want to know what makes me want to punch my computer every time I see it?
What's that?
Anytime Matthew Berry opens his mouth.
Let's see. I think we're all good. I'm still waiting on Rusty he's the only one not in the chat right now.
Yeah, I don't understand the like how he keeps just swindling people.
Neither do I.
I don't get it.
Here's the thing, though. Until that went down, he's not doing back-to-back this year. Have you seen his roster?
Yeah.
It's almost like he doesn't even have a starting lineup right now. So his roster shit. I think that trade helped him out a little bit, though, to be able to put a starting lineup on.
Yeah, but you only start 7 people in that league, and you need just a couple, and he's got enough trade bait that he'll get somebody like off that someone else picked up off a waiver wire, give up like a third, and he'll just keep building.
And that's how he does it. He piles up the picks, trades them away for talent that will get him a win right now. Then he'll give that away to get picks, and he just keeps rinsing and repeating.
Yeah.
But there's no way he's doubling up this year.
That's why I'm
absolutely no way.
That's why I'm considering taking that trade from Toby. Like, I hate to give up McMillan because he's a solid rookie, but my team is so whacked that I could use that pick and the depth.
Purdy going.
Yeah, it ain't Purdy.
You know what? Since we're sitting there talking about it, we were talking about the draft just a second ago. It's got me thinking now. So we're sitting there trying to look at this draft room to see who's there and not there, right? I'm wondering, I'll get with Claude and then sometime next week or after we get through this season started and see if there's a way for us to have the same type of thing that MFL has that shows you who's online right now. See if I can get that to show up. So that shouldn't be that.
You should be able to program the website to have something up at the top where it maybe have something on there where it shows who's online and have like a chat room.
Here's the thing. You keep saying should. But you're acting like every other website you've ever been on where they have real programmers. I'm fucking using AI to build this thing with a little bit of programming knowledge. Should and could are two very far away.
We know you can because we can see it happening on other websites now, or it can be done. Whether you can do it, who knows? And I can't do it.
No.
So
it can be done on websites. Can I do it is the other question. I'm impressed that I can get the submit lineups to work to interact from our website.
It would be nice if we could have a full chat room on the website and get rid of the Discord.
Hell no, we ain't getting rid of Discord.
No, Discord's too valuable. It has so much, like there's so much power in that
and
app.
The potential and the stuff. Yeah. And I don't want that shit being passed around on the server and all that junk.
No. Discord's the perfect tool for this.
Yeah. And the thing is so much better than GroupMe that we used to use. Chris was hitting me up for like 2 years to get me.
Oh my God, I I have some leagues that use GroupMe, and I can't. After using Discord, I can't stand that shit.
Well, we used GroupMe from 2019 to 2021, so I guess it was 2 full years. And then Chris was like, well, "You need to go to Discord. You need to go to Discord." And I just never had time to go check it out and see what it was all about. He created the entire server and sent me a link to it and says, "Here, it's done. Go check it out." And that was the only way it was probably ever going to get done if he hadn't have done it for us. So Mike's back on the clock. Let me see if he's good.
Whew. Yeah, it's looking like the Rum Runner still hasn't gotten big in, at least what I can see.
I thought I hit. I thought I was writing Rusty, and I wrote Monica instead. It's all right. We did a live draft, so I forget why we flew home. We had to fly home for something. So Misty and I flew home to Ohio. We were the two that were drafting from the Hawaii region back then. Rusty and his wife drove from Florida up to Ohio for some reason as well. They were drafting from the Dragons region. And then Monica and her fiance at the time, Rick, were there. They were drafting from the Great Lakes region. But we were all in Ohio at the same time. We had 3 regional drafts going on, and we all went to a place called Scene 75. And so we had 3 of them going at the same time. So these guys all know each other.
I don't know who's on the clock, but they're
Mike
about to
is.
lose the clock. Oh, he just got in. Oh, no, it was an auto pick.
Here we go. We got another homer pick.
James Cook.
Nice.
I mean, look, I'm a sucker for homer picks. Like, I'm going to be watching that game anyway. I want to have fantasy players that I'm invested into. I bought NFL Sunday Ticket. I already had YouTube TV, and I bought Sunday Ticket and Red Zone yesterday through them. They have a deal right now where if you can verify your veteran status through ID.me, you can get the whole season of both. And I think it was total like $240, where usually the Sunday ticket is like,
I think I got mine
like
free.
$500.
I think mine was free this year because they screwed up something so bad on me last year.
Nice. Yeah. Well, it's usually like $500. And
yeah.
So to get it for $240 for that and Red Zone, I was pretty jacked.
Yep.
No, that's pretty good.
The last year Red Zone?
Well, they're still going to keep Red Zone, right? They're just moving it to
It's
ESPN.
going over to ESPN?
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Different
just lucky
contracts,
in the sense that I'm in Texas, so I get the games anyway.
Yeah, me too, Anthony, but I watch them all.
everything.
Oh, true.
I'm one of those guys who I watch all the games that I couldn't see on Sundays. I'll go back and watch those.
You go through the VODs.
Yeah. I especially like them on Mondays because they cut out all the crap and it's just play.
Oh, yeah.
You finish a game in like 35 minutes. It's awesome.
I just can't believe how ESPN is going after everything. I mean, because they just got WWE too.
Well, that's Disney.
Yeah, they were. But ESPN was pretty close to going under. Like, I think it's the only thing that was keeping them alive right now is all of these deals and these handshakes that they are making right now.
Well,
the Ocho kept them alive.
Well, there's so much like pressure from other companies that they have to have content. So they'll pay for content.
Well, and if I'm being honest, I think Fox has way better coverage than they do for stuff.
Yeah, I have between the way that my wife works, we have every streaming service that's possibly available, so I've got it all regardless.
Yeah, that's the thing that's funny to me is that we were, all these streaming services, and everyone was like, "Oh, you're breaking away from cable. You're
cut the cable, save some money." Yeah, right.
Yeah, now it's
expensive. Now I just have 17 streaming services.
Yeah, and it costs me way more than that dish.
Yeah. Bring me back cable, man. I'll put
It's
a
like-
daggone coax on the back of my shit.
Well, back to WWE, you've got, if you're a WWE fan, you got to have like 4 or 5 different apps in the States to watch all their content.
Oof.
Because Raw's on Netflix. You have to have some kind of live TV service to get SmackDown because it's on USA.
Yeah.
NXT, you can get over the air because it's on CW. And then the premium events are all on ESPN now.
This freaking conference is going to be a bloodbath. Jesus.
Drake May.
Ryan, the Rum Runners are up.
I know.
God.
Since we're discussing it, I'm going to look something. I'm going to find out what the offline draft type file has to be to upload.
Oh, Brian, just a heads up, if you're looking for that, I might be able to give you some insight on that because that fan draft that I use for mine will automatically port to MFL. So you might, if I give you my login for that, you might be able to go in and look into that, look through that and see how they upload.
Should just be a CSV file would probably be my guess.
O'Marion Hampton.
Okay.
Well. Like I said, this draft is probably one of the most competitive ones I've been a part of in a while.
I do agree. I think we've got a couple of outliers, but I think all in all, it's
It's a bloodbath.
people are picking
Yeah.
pretty well.
Yeah.
Well, it's also, I think it's experience too. You can tell people know what they're doing, how to adjust on the fly. You know, some people go in the first round, they're like, I'm going to get this player. And if they don't, they're just screwed. They screw everything up from then on.
Oh,
LaJonte Wester.
everybody made it back in now.
What was that? What?
That's interesting.
Hold on. What is that?
It deserves the explosion.
What team is that? Who is that?
That's Monica. That's the one that's going to probably finish last. It's been a while.
As soon as we complimented the league.
Yeah. I mean, is she a Baltimore fan?
No, she's an Indianapolis Colts fan. And she hates New England, so she just picked up Drake May, which is surprising too.
What the heck? I've not heard of him. And I've heard
No,
a lot of
neither.
good rookies.
Well, if he's on the board with no picture on his face, like, oh, you're not seeing the same thing I am. On mine, like, so I have this, everybody's got their cards. It looks similar to what we're seeing here, but it's got the teams above it, their logos and everything, and then faces for all the players, and this is just a silhouette. It's like, oh.
Was he cut?
I have no idea.
Music City Miracles just said who? What?
Yeah.
Sam Laporta.
Okay, he says he made the 53-man roster. Maybe they're Colorado fans and they thought Prime taught him something. I don't know.
Which 53-man roster? The regular one or the practice squad?
Yeah, he's on the. There's an article about why he could be the next great wide receiver in the NFL. I'm not going to read it because I don't care, but
I don't really care either.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Flowers, Bateman, Hopkins, they're all going to just disappear, right?
yeah, they're not going to play this year.
Andrews.
Garrett Wilson.
Yeah.
Mark Andrews.
Mike Evans, DJ Moore. I don't know. DK Metcalf. A couple guys out there that have not really proven themselves, you know?
I mean, hey, she got her guy.
She did get her guy.
Hey, whatever floats the boat.
I'm not mad because that's just more shit on the board for us.
It's crazy, though. Jesus.
She said, up and coming rookie that I've been watching. I don't know if she realizes that she's still playing redraft.
Also, she could have gotten that pick, the last pick of the draft, because nobody knows who that dude is.
Yeah, no shit. But hey, if you want to leave another good player on the board for me, by all means, you can go take all the scrubs.
Hey, they always say, get your guy.
There you go.
Get your guy.
That's all I'm saying. Like, and we'll all have fucking Agar in our face if this dude just fucking lights up the league. Who knows?
I think we're safe with the rest of the roster, though. Don't worry. I was worried about Puka because of Stafford's back shit. Like, if he's having that much problems, I know that he doesn't need to practice. He knows what he's doing. He knows the offense. But I'm just kind of worried about his longevity. And then I don't even know who's behind Stafford.
That's what I'm looking up right now.
No idea.
Stafford.
Timer is about to expire.
Did we lose someone?
Jimmy G.
Oh, I guess that's not terrible, but I wouldn't want to.
Alvin
I don't know.
Kamara.
Hey, guys, we had a snafu there. That was supposed to be Caleb Williams. For some reason, we got disconnected.
Okay, hold on.
Mike
Let me see
Evans.
if I can stop.
Oof.
Okay, I got to take back two.
Sorry.
We
We were literally pressing it, and it wasn't working.
Who were you supposed to take?
Caleb
Caleb who?
Williams.
Who? What position?
Running
Want me to do it again?
Chicago.
Try to do it.
Oh, the quarterback from freaking Chicago. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Sorry, I've been up since 5:30 in the morning.
Thank you. Sorry about that, guys.
Yep.
It's all good.
It's all good. It happens when you're dealing with
Evans,
internet.
Let me check with Mike real quick to make sure that Mike Evans was the right guy.
That's why we got the boss man in here with us.
Thank God.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, was Mike Evans your guy? We had to go back because one of the guys was trying to get his pick and it didn't go through. And I saw you picked Mike Evans. I want to make sure that's your guy.
I'll take Justin Fields.
You don't want Mike Evans?
No, I picked Fields now. I don't know if it works, but
You want Justin Fields?
yeah, let's do it.
You want to do that instead of Mike Evans?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm going to draft him, and then I'm going to unlock. Okay, man. You should be good to go now. Everybody should be good.
Sorry for the chain reaction.
Yep. Okay, well,
Nope.
let me resume. I have
That's
to start
it.
the draft again. Okay.
Redo the draft.
That's what's up.
Oof.
I feel like it's common courtesy. We should go back to the LeJohntay Wester pick and ask if she really wants it.
She did.
Hey,
No.
Where am I going?
Crazy. I feel like that's where I'm at.
Yeah, no, this draft is probably the most difficult I've been in. Oh.
Please call.
Brees Hall.
Okay, so he took him. Okay.
Look at his hat, Brian.
What's up?
Look at this hat I got, bud.
Hey, I know that. I know that thing.
This is what you sent these out. What, 3 or 4 years ago?
But 2019 or 20, it
Oh,
would have
really?
been. Actually, no, wait a minute. We were still living in Texas at the time, so it'd have been somewhere between 18 and 19.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Hold on just a second.
That's when they still had the.
I got mine right here.
There you go.
Always
wearing-
keep it hanging right next to me.
I mean, I'm wearing my old lunatic shirt.
Nice.
How does one get an FSA hat?
I don't think I got it anymore.
He sent these out one year with the
Membership.
Yeah.
Used to be, Hanley, when we first started doing this, that it was 50% went to the goodies that you got and 50% went to the prize pool. So then when you finally did get cash, you're really only getting 25% of what was collected because the rest of it went to gear. So we gave out hats, T-shirts, cent sacks, coins, lanyards, keychains. Am I missing anything?
I don't care about all that other crap. I just like the hat.
I think that was it. And then the year before that, we gave out this hat. This is Dad. This came off. This was sitting at Dad's house when we went to go clean up his estate. It still got the damn sticker on it. He never wore it one day.
I like the gray one you have.
I didn't like the way it turned out. It's a comfortable hat, but I didn't like the way the embroidery turned out on it, if I'm being honest. From a distance, it looks good. When you're getting up close to it and you're seeing the stitches, because it's 10,500 stitches to make Walter on this hat. I don't particularly like it.
I also still have this.
Trevor Lawrence.
That and the patches. That's the other thing we have too. The
Trevor
patches.
Lawrence.
So I can't pull open the closet right now to show you. I have a 4-drawer plastic thing that people would probably put around their desk or whatever. All 4 drawers, each drawer has a different region full of patches that we just never did anything with. And if I'm being honest, that's a little over $5,000 worth of patches sitting in there.
You need to rename the regions to those and start sending out those patches. That's what I'd be doing. I'd be like, hey, here's the region names this year.
The plan was, the whole reason we did them, and you guys are around probably to remember, when we did the first year jersey, which I think was in 2015, we were supposed to do a second edition jersey, and Walter was only going to be stitched on the right side, like your combat side. Then on the left side, it was going to be a soft side of the Velcro, and then you would take your regional logo and slap it on there. That way, everybody could have the same jersey, and then depending on what your region was, and then if you changed regions, you just threw another patch on there if you wanted to. Yeah, never got around to doing that again.
Oh.
The company that we had make those jerseys that year is the same company that does all of the jerseys for the Women's Professional Football League, the WPFL. How I found them was, I think Jason was the one that told me that. And then I went to the bottom of their page, the WPFL, saw the link, clicked on it, took it over there, found that there was an actual distributor right there on Oahu with me. So I met with him in a parking lot at a park one time, like it was a fucking drug deal. Told him what I was looking for. Her and her husband took my order and everything like that, and took it back to the shop, and they ordered the jerseys for me.
There you go.
Yeah, I got the Nightbreed jersey first, and then she said, "Hey, this is probably going to be one time we can do a one-off. If you want to do anything after that, it's got to be 20 pieces." And in my brain, I'm thinking there's no way we're going to do 20 pieces. At the time, I think we only had 12 people in the league. So I was like, well, that's never going to happen. Well, then a couple of the guys that were in the league said, well, my wife wants a jersey. And then I bought them for Christmas presents for my whole family. That way everybody could have one. So my sister had one. I forget who else I got one for that year. And then we paid out of our pocket for the champion that year. So it ended up being 21 jerseys is what we ended up getting. So it worked out. I think the jerseys worked out at 21 jerseys.
It was a tough choice.
The jerseys at wholesale price, custom like that and everything like that, through that distributor and everything like that, $38 per jersey.
You're on deck.
And it's full tackle twill with all of the embroidery on it and everything like that.
It's your turn to pick.
I like it.
I should have went the other way.
You're happy Mike Evans got put back on the board.
I wasn't going to say shit. I wasn't saying anything at all.
I was wondering. I was like, "Are you sure you want to put him back on the
Hey,
board?"
this is the first. I've never.
You know
I
what's really
only-
funny is I went
I
back
should have
and I was
went the
going to put
other
him in the
way.
queue. I was putting him in the queue, and he wasn't in the player pool
Is he? Oh, okay. That's weird.
because
You
he was
might have-
drafted.
You might have to hit refresh because once they go
Yeah,
back
he
in,
didn't
you
go
have to
back
hit
in the player
refresh.
pool.
Yeah, you have to hit refresh.
Okay, I need a second because Mike Evans was my next pick. I went the way I went because he already hit 3 receivers. I didn't
You
think
didn't
he
hear
was
me
gonna
just tell
take
you a
another
minute ago.
one.
I'm going
I mean,
zero
he
wide
said,
receiver.
he said 0 RB. You should have known.
It could literally win this format. Like I think that's a solid
No.
strategy.
No, like the only problem I foresee for your team right now is your quarterbacks. But I mean, you have 2 legit starters, and other people are struggling to find those. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
Where is? Yeah, okay, when Caleb Williams, but he already had. Who did he go first? No, that's you. Where's Mike at? You know what? I can't see it on your screen. I'll just pull it up on my fucking screen. I don't know why I'm struggling.
I did not expect you to go that route.
What?
I mean, you were complaining about losing a wide receiver, and you go running back again.
No. Ted.
Well, I
Carter.
mean, Connor's a good pick. It's just
No,
Okay.
I just didn't expect it. I'm not saying it's a bad pick.
Oh shit! I just realized Rusty has made it 2 more picks, so he must be doing okay. He hasn't texted me at all.
I mean, I'm straight. I'm going heavy at. I might as well go heavy at running back.
So here's what I found out by doing the research. We could have an offline draft. MFL does not have a way for you
Guess
to
I
do
got to do this.
MFL does not have a way for you to do a bulk upload after the draft is over for it to all go up. So even if we did an offline one, I have to go back through and do it 1 pick at a time after the fact.
That is miserable.
Yeah, it would be. However,
But you're not. It's kind of your labor of love. Let's be honest.
well, the other thing is too, I agree with everybody that I think the draft setup for MFL is shit. And it wouldn't be the first time that I've had to do that before because I used a program similar to what Hanley uses for his league years ago. And the first year I did it, they did not have a bulk upload feature on it. So even after it was all done, I still had to go over and upload them 1 at a time after it was all said and done. Then they finally did. The second year I used it, they did a bulk upload with it.
And if you used that site that I used, that fan draft, and somehow integrated that in, it's
Nah. I mean,
You know
there'd be no reason for me to do any integration with it if I'm going to create something custom, and neither one of them are going to upload it automatically onto MFL.
yes, fan draft does.
Does it? Because it just told me right here
Yes.
when I just read through their help stuff that it doesn't do it. It says there's no way to do any bulk uploads for the draft results.
Yeah, they're here. Let me. Since I got my screen up, we can go away from it for a minute.
I'm going to go through again.
Or shit. That's why that's why it's not right.
Well, so here's what it will let me do. It's a little bit faster. If I can look right down the list and instead of doing a pick at a time, even though that's what we would want to see because we would want to see the draft order, I can put it up a roster at a time. And that could go pretty fast where I had the list on one side of the free agents and then I could push all the people over after that.
No, see here. Draft reports. Or here, let me go to settings. Is it under there? Because I know there's some. Oh, right here. See this tab, MFL integration. You put in
Yeah, but that doesn't upload your draft.
Yeah. Like, I think every person would have to go to this and do it. I don't know if it. So, like, if we draft it here, it would go right to it.
I wouldn't trust every person to do it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and the other thing is too is here's what I found out with the API calls. We have to do one of two things. We have to match each one of the franchise ID numbers that are directly from MFL,
Timer
which
has
is something that
expired.
I do have to add on to each one of your guys' player
Thank you,
profiles under my database, which requires me to type those in, which I can
Sniped.
fat finger them at any time and screw that up. And then the other connection is it has to be, each name has to be typed in exactly right, each team name. One of the reasons why I don't let you guys have free access before, it was because Rusty's not on here to tell the story, but I'll get back to that in a second. But the reason I don't let you guys go in and change your own team names and stuff like that is because the team names have to stay exactly the same for the API calls to go. Now, that's an already proven practice that I've had to do. And it just so happens to work out with the API calls now. The reason once we moved over to the MFL and I don't let you guys have access to anything on your side is because years ago,
Aye.
Rusty and a bunch of the guys that he went to college with, and Rusty and I went to high school together. I was hanging out at their apartment one of the very first years that we did our website online, and they didn't know how to do HTML code, but they figured out enough to hack into my website and put a whole bunch of gay porn on my website. So I don't let anybody have access to crap anymore because of that.
No, I don't blame you. I mean, I know, like, I don't think that anybody would mess with your stuff, but like, I understand where you're coming from. But I mean, I do like the website so far. Like, I need to go.
And I'm trying to decide, I've been trying to work offline before the season started on everything that's going to be FSAU. But now with the season started, I got to focus on doing what we need to do for the scoring engine and all of that stuff for the season. I don't know when I'm going to get back to FSAU. It might be the off season before I get a chance to do it again. Did I ever type that to those guys?
Okay. So that's where I want to be. I want to. How do I do this again?
I mean, play fantasy or just in general?
No, I'm bookmarking the FSA, my dashboard on the FSA page, because I'm tired of having to go to the headlines page to grab a link to go to the FSA page.
Yeah.
So I haven't been on the FSA page as much
Button.
as I would like to.
Okay. Oof. So have you filled next 32 yet?
No. So here's what's going to happen. I'll be honest with a couple of you that are sitting here. Here's what's going to happen. Had a conversation with Damian and Kevin earlier today. Next 32 is probably going to take a little bit of a backseat, even though I wanted to use it for the brand for what I'm about to tell you. So, Matt, I don't remember. Did you play in any of the defunct dynasties, the Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Deltas?
Okay.
I know Anthony did, and I know Eric did.
Yeah, I did.
So we've been talking about bringing those back, and it's kind of been like tongue in cheek. We didn't really make a big move on it. Somebody mentioned something the other day. Now we're 7 days away from getting the season started. And as much as I want to do it, I'm not going to try to rush something in 7 days and it not be quality. So what we're going to do is, since I'm trying to put so much into the FSAU and as big as it's going to be, that's probably going to take another year as well. So instead of it starting in 2026, it's probably going to start in 2027, because what we're going to do is we're going to bring the defunct dynasties back.
Really?
And try to push it to more than just the FSA eyes. Like try to bring in people from the outside or people like Matt and Hanley that are now in the league that never played it in the first place. We have a thought process of we could build that all the way out from Alpha to Hotel and still be able to run it without a problem. And it'll also be under the defunct brand that we did before. Where I forget what team you were, Anthony. You were the something Suns, right?
Yeah, the California Suns.
California Suns. And Eric was the – what were you, Eric, in that one?
Warbirds.
Warbirds. That's right. That's how this name came about. That's right.
Yeah. I got to explain that to my son tonight, how that represented my father.
Oh, yeah, good. And you know what's crazy is, so people probably don't know this story. I know Eric does, though. So Warbirds was supposed to be the name of an arena football team that was supposed to come in and did not happen because it was right out. They were supposed to bring the team in right after 9/11 happened. And because the logo and what the plane looks like, they thought that might not be a good look. So they ended up changing the team name. I don't even know what they ended up going with instead.
Firebirds.
Okay, so they're the Albany Firebirds that went to Indianapolis and then came back.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So what we're thinking about doing is this. When we open up the season for 2026, just like the same time we would open up APFL, which is the first week of March, we're going to just do first come, first serve. The first 12 that get to us go to Alpha. The next 12 go to Bravo. The next 12 go to Charlie, and we just keep building that. So that's coming first. And then with more eyes on FSA, I'm going to continue working with the FSAU. And the way we're going to do the FSAU is we're only going to bring in football the first year. Wait another whole season. Football will start up again. And then in that second year, when hockey and basketball come about, we will bring in hockey and basketball. Then after Christmas of that year, when we hit baseball season, we will bring baseball in. And then all of the rest of the sports will come in when their seasons are supposed to happen, whether that's going to be after the baseball time or whether we have to wait all the way for the calendar to shift over and be back with baseball again. So that's going to be like a 3-year buildup for that. I still would want to get the next 32 going, but it might look a little bit different. Like it might not be the next 32. It might be the same concept of teams, but it might be in like 2014 dynasty. And that was kind of the talk that we had today. Do we do the defunct dynasties just like we had before, or do we bring in that brand of the next 32, let the teams that come in pick of the 32, and we just do 2 12-team dynasties, one on the West, one on the East, and using those new teams to create the new brands and all of that stuff. I don't know how it's going to look. I don't know when the next 32 is coming around. I'm still holding on to it because I did all the damn freaking research for what the next 32 teams would be. So I eventually want to bring it on board. I just don't know when.
Well, I remember. I honestly surprised you put it on the back burner because you were so into it when I was over there.
Yeah, because you were here whenever I was working on it. And not only that, I don't know if I still got one sitting around me. Let me see.
Yeah, well, I think it's kind of because somebody got his juices flowing when they brought the defunct dynasty back up.
Yeah, man, I got excited about the defunct dynasty. So because I take so many notes around here, and I still like doing physical notes. I had 5 of these made with the FSAU on it. I've got 5 of them with Walter on it. I've got 5 of them with the new Walter, and I got 5 of them with the next 32 on them. So whenever I brainstorm something, I make sure I grab the right book so I know that notes is going for that league, because there's so many times that I just had regular old Walter books around here and I'd have to write at the top what that was for. But then I'll go 20 pages deeper into that. And then I was like, oh, crap, where was that? Which book was that in? It just happened to be whatever book was on my table at the time. I needed to start getting a little bit more organized.
I just want to say I'll take number 1, Alpha League.
You want to do Alpha? Well, here's how we're going to do it. I'm going to announce it. So we're going to do a show this upcoming Wednesday, right? This Wednesday will be the
third. I'm going to take number 2 on Alpha then.
That'll be the night before the season opens. I will not be able to do a week 1 wrap up on the 10th, which is the Wednesday. I'm going to have to do it on the 11th instead because men's soccer, I told USC Aiken I was going to try to do as many fall sports as I could this year as well because they doubled my salary, my per game amount. So I'm trying to do even more games this year. So
Yeah.
instead of just doing 25 games, I think I'm doing 54 games this year.
Oh,
now.
nice.
Yeah. So we start with this is stupid. Women's soccer opens on opening night on the 4th, and then they play again on Sunday, the 7th. So I'm not going to see any week 1 football until Sunday night football.
We're gonna be paying you good, brother. I don't know how much money's worth of that.
I agree. But it's also my daughter's birthday on the 4th as well. So, but they've got Girl Scouts that night. I'm going to pick her up early from school. So, and I got to work that night. It is what it is. But the 10th, we have men's soccer at home on the 10th. So I won't be able to do the show. So we're going to do the show on the 11th. So what I'm going to do is announce, since the season's already 1 week in, we will announce that we're bringing the defunct Dynasty Leagues back for 2026. And I don't know if we're going to start filling them right then or if I'm going to wait until opening day in March and basically say this is signing day. First 12 that get to us get Alpha. The next 12 is Bravo. The next 12 is Charlie. And then we will do the drafts for those after the NFL draft that year. And we will do a slow draft with rookies and free agents or rookies and all the veterans together.
I don't know. Me personally, I would announce it and then start filling it so that way you got an idea how deep you're going to be come March. So that way.
I don't know if I want to do that though, because people can change their mind. I don't want just a verbal. I've had too many verbals and too many people back out. I think
the only reason I'm saying that is because I just feel I'm thinking to make it easier for you because I think you're going to be cramming too much if you announce it in March. If you open it up in March and then we got to draft a month later in April, you're only giving yourself a month to prep.
Too easy. Too easy. All the leagues are already there. All we have to do is change teams around. The website's already built. They've been built from the last time we did Alpha through Foxtrot. This is setting up to be the longest draft in history. We are at 90 minutes, and we haven't even hit halfway through yet.
Oh, yeah, we're almost at 90 minutes. You're right.
This is my pet peeve with drafts. It is what it is. You never know how long they're going to take, but this is brutal.
I don't care. The beer is flowing, so.
Well, mine too. I'm making them in this giant cup, but I've already had 8, and we're not halfway through this damn draft. So if I keep on pace,
you're about to be in coma.
I still have a comic.
Yeah, we'll just see him face plant the keyboard.
I still have a little tiny comic book comic from one of my old fantasy magazines from the day. It was the year that Jacksonville and Carolina came in the league, so that was 95. And it says something about why you never drink and draft, and it says something about you took a Carolina wide receiver and 2 kickers or something like that. And
yeah, I won't be doing that.
Yeah.
God. Why did I have to be put in this region?
You weren't put in there. You chose to be in there, so you can only blame yourself.
Well, I forget how it went down. You said you gave me a number, right, and said you got to go do something, put me in that spot, and I think you were one of the early. You were one of the early picks. So
Nah, I remember. So the spot I was going to be in wasn't of. I think it went unavailable the second. It was right before I got picked, and then I kind of just got slotted into this one. Because I think I was trying to go for. I think before the names, I think it was Region 1. I think I was going after.
Yeah, and I think that spot got sniped from you.
Yeah.
I ended up here because it was the only one really that had spots open or something. I don't remember what it was. I know the one that Brian's in was full when I got the pick. I wanted to be in his so bad, but it was full.
But then at the same time, isn't it? But I say that, but then I'm thinking that means everyone should be competitive.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
wondering.
it'll make it more fun, but we'll be like the SEC. We'll chew ourselves up.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing too. I want to get through this year, and then as we talk about in the off season, so we've kind of done 2 different things or 3 different things over the last 3 years. We had the regular, generic. Everybody plays in the region in which they live, and then we move people around a little bit that are closer on border of regions and stuff like that. Then we did the year where we had the regional managers draft the general managers, and if I'm being honest, my least favorite after going through it once, because I feel like some of the regional managers drafted in a way to try to make it easy for them to win the region versus trying to make it a competitive region.
I agree 100%.
I got stuck in that one of those regions.
Well,
So
also though, for that, it becomes like a popularity contest in a sense. I'm not saying like petty, like high school, but MJ, for instance, she knows me. She doesn't know 4 of the other. You know what? They don't know people, so you're just picking at random anyway. So you might as well just make it.
You're going to get the people that you know.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's so. And it's funny that you bring up the popularity contest, because that's exactly how MJ thought it was when I presented the idea to her before I brought the regional manager idea up. And she goes, I don't like that because it's going to be a popularity contest. I said, yes, but we're going to have regional managers, and I want you to be one of them. Then she perked right up like, oh, okay, now I want to do it. Now I want to do it.
And I feel like on that note, like last year, I think I was the new guy last year. Not too many people knew me. So, I was an easy one to pick. They're like, oh, he's new. He's not going to.
So, and then the way we did it this year with who do you want to play with, I'm wondering if we do that again next year. It's basically.
Yeah, I like that.
It's either you're going to pick who you play with, or we're going to go back to the traditional regions where everybody falls in. Like we get the regular old Dragons back, me, Eric, MJ, the wife, Sean, Ty, Ted.
Oof, my day is ruined.
I'm fine. I'd be fine with either what we did this year, where we all pick where we want to be, or try to do it, or if we just did it by like geographical, like you had said.
Yeah,
I liked it the original way personally because, for instance, like I brought my father-in-law in here, and then my brother was in here for a while, and I brought those guys in here because I want to play against them.
Yeah.
And this year, like this year though, Brian, Ted's Lasso,
yep,
it was the very last pick, and it could have been 50-50. He either not been in or not been in. So I was like, well, that's going to suck if we're not playing against each other, So
All right, I've listened for this to this for too long, and I've thought of the obvious, and I haven't said anything. Why can we not do a father or mother and child league?
where we just have significant others together.
No, separate teams, but you're playing against cross conference or something with your family.
So use the WRL for an example. How would you do it for you and your son?
Two conferences. He and I are not competing in the same pool, but we have a chance to meet up.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Trying to think how many people that would apply to.
Yeah, but see, like I would want it the opposite. I would want Tony in here, and I want to stomp his ass every time.
That's another way we could do it. Yeah, like maybe the only way you can get in is if you've got a significant other that's active enough to play with it.
That's another idea for a brand, that's for sure.
Well, it's smaller. It would be smaller, and truthfully, it would probably be a lot more friendly.
It would be a smaller league, 100%, because my dad at the point, he's not really playing anymore. My brothers might. My wife certainly won't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, it's been a while since your dad's played with us for sure. It's been 2 years.
He's kind of he's retired now and has kind of just gotten like removed
I gotta
from
wake
everything
up now.
A blood sport league or something,
Yeah. How's Tony doing, Matt? I saw you guys moved him in and everything like that. How's he doing?
He's good, man. He's learned how to not answer his dad's phone calls or texts in the first 3 weeks of college, and I'm sure the first one I get will be asking for money.
Oh, absolutely.
No, he's good though. He finished his first week of full classes this week, and I think he said today he's got some sort of environmental science class that's about geology, and he was like, what what am I doing? And I was like, well, you have to get the credit. Just do it.
Yeah. So
Where do I go here?
the little one, the older one just started middle school, and she's taking a geography or a earth science class. That's what they're making them learn in sixth
Yeah.
grade. The problem is not a problem. I hated earth science. I think it's the most boring fucking thing in the world.
Same.
She lives for that. She loves this
Good.
class.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I think of all the sciences I took, it was the worst one.
My oldest son is a grad student scientist for marine biology, and he never played a sport. It couldn't be more opposite of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's the other way. He hates school and he plays all the sports with me. Wild.
I had to go do it.
You know what? Screw it. I'm going to roll the dice.
Travis Hunter.
I don't like that
Why?
because the last report that I heard was they're going to play him on defense the most, and they're only trying to get him 50 receptions for the whole year. You're not getting any individual defensive points out of him. You get whatever Jacksonville would get. But that could change. You never know what can happen during the year. They might change their mind and say, let's put him on offense.
Yeah, I mean, if he starts playing on offense, and I mean, he starts out to be one of Lawrence's favorite targets. You might say, "Screw you, keep him." Lawrence might say, "Screw you, keep him on offense."
You're on deck.
Am I now?
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. 10 was a bad position. I'm just going to say that. Ugh, shit.
It's your turn to pick.
Oh, good. That worked out.
Damn, I took Kelsey in the third round, and he fell all the way to the 8th round here.
Yeah. And honestly, I was deciding between him and Mark Andrews. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's all right. I had to be a homer and take Loveland. He played for Michigan.
Yes, he did.
Well, I've got my running back and my tight end slot filled now. So now.
Oh, you finally did. It only
Back
took you
to-
And the
7
way
rounds.
I'm
Now it's
and-
just wide
and everything
receivers,
I've
right?
been-
You got it. You got it.
And I think as far as tight end in Chicago, I think Loveland's going to be the guy because I haven't really been hearing shit about Komet.
Where do I go? Where do I go? Yeah, okay, I guess I'm taking him.
Jalen Waddle.
Ooh, that's a nice pick.
Yeah. So Brian, I use this Fantasy Pros tool because I have leagues that are in MFL, Yahoo, ESPN, NFL.com. It takes everything, puts it all into one interface, and I just do everything on my phone through that single app, and you can set your lineups and everything through it.
What?
It makes it so nice. to
All
not
in
have-
one thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes it so nice to not
Which
have
one
to-
is it?
It's
Fantasy
called
Pros.
Fantasy Pros. Yeah.
Yeah,
and
no, I use the same thing. The only one that doesn't have integration that I use is Sleeper.
Sleeper.
Oh,
Yeah.
I need sleeper.
The MJ was showing me because she
Well,
uses it as well, and that's where I'm trying to get our website to. So, granted, it's all going to be under the FSA umbrella, but if we have baseball on Yahoo and we have,
Yeah.
because there's a very good possibility we might still leave football on MFL, but Hanley and I have already been looking for like 2 years on the fan tracks because they offer way more sports over there. Now, I don't know how the API works over there, or if we can do it. But I also know that Fantrax is cheaper. So if we moved all 9 sports over there and could get it football cheaper than what we get on MFL, why not put it all on there?
Yeah.
But Yahoo's probably baseball will stay where it's at and whatever. That's why I'm trying to do the dashboards for each one of the teams. Did you get signed? Okay, for now that I'm asking this, is everybody signed up on the new website yet? Have I linked all of your teams on the new website yet?
Yeah,
Let me
no,
go.
I'm good.
Let me go check. I bookmarked this out the other day. I didn't
Negative
look to
Ghost
see.
Rider.
All right,
I
Eric.
am. I'm
I know
good.
Hanley's good. Anthony's good. Eric, get signed in. Let me know when you do. I can link your WRL and APFL on there. Same for you, Matt, because you're not playing APBL this year, so there's nothing to link there.
I will not ever be playing APBL again. That was a don't love it, not doing it.
Nah, I love it.
I mean,
Yeah, Tony too. Tony
I'm
loves it.
considering
Yeah,
it. Honestly.
APFL, WRL, APBL. Yeah, I'm good. I had to go.
Check it out. Make sure you're there. Yeah, so what we're going to do is I feel like we're going to lose 3 people. So we had 14 this year. I feel like we're going to go down to 11, and I want to build it up to 16. So I would need 5 teams. So if anybody's willing, let me know. I think I've got 4 maybes right now. No
What's
death.
the buy-in?
I think we just did 50.
It's 50. You're talking about baseball, right?
Yeah.
Is Tony doing it? Does he even mention it?
He didn't come back this year either. So, but I mean, if he wants to come in 2026, now granted, I realize he's about to be college poor.
Well, that's
a whole different kind of poor.
That's me paying for it, right?
Yeah.
I think the reason I told him not to play fantasy is because he spent so much time doing it, and I was like, you don't need that distraction first semester. I was like, if you keep your grades up, I'll buy your way into the leagues after that. But I don't want to put him in a bunch of paid leagues and then him focus on that instead of the shit that costs way more money. You know, we're paying him to go to LSU, dog. You know, like.
Well, I'll give you a hard yes for next year.
Okay, I'll put you down then. I know that's the whole reason FSA was not successful in '93 and '94 because I had to write fucking English papers, so that's why I couldn't get the league. I only had 18. Here's a funny thing: we did an 8-team league in '93, couldn't keep it going. We did a 4-team league, just 4 of us that were sitting around watching opening day football or last week of preseason football and decided to do a draft that day. Jeez. Couldn't keep a 4-team league going in '94. So that's why we didn't have a good year until '95. But yeah, tell Tony to hit the books. It's way more important.
Well, the cost analysis, this whatever he can win off this is not near what it cost me to put his ass through LSU. So
what is it? So with you being a vet, does he have to pay out of state?
Yeah, he has to pay out of state.
Shit.
He got an $86,000 grant from them, which is why he went there.
No shit.
Yeah, that sounds good, right?
Yeah.
That's 40%.
Fucking
That's 40%, boys.
How was he able to secure that grant?
They awarded it to him as an academic scholarship. He got that same offer from Missouri. He got that from there was 3 SEC schools. So Missouri, South Carolina, LSU. Then he got 50 offers outside of SEC stuff, but he was dead set. He wanted to go to LSU, to a SEC school. So we went to South Carolina's campus. He loved it. The only thing is they didn't have the degree he wanted. So he didn't want to go to Missouri at all. So we never even went there. And so he went on a campus visit to LSU and he was like, this is the one. And I was like, do you feel how fucking hot it is right now? Like, what are you thinking?
You're going to melt.
But the culture is so cool, man. Like it's
yeah.
So what did he end up majoring in?
Psychology for now, but he's moving into it's a research field for I can't even remember the name of it. You have to be a third year. You basically do psychology for 2 years, and then if you have good enough grades, they'll put you in this program. It's basically brain research and speech pathology and shit like that.
Nice.
And it's pre-med, so he would go to medical school after.
That's awesome.
Neurology. It's something.
It is neurology. It is, but I can't remember like what specific program they call it. You know, it's got some fancy name.
Of course it does.
Yeah.
You know, they have to justify the paycheck they're getting.
Oh yeah. So he's psychology pre-med right now for the first 2 years.
That's pretty awesome.
He's already talking about changing his mind. He's like, I might go business and go to law school. And I was like, I don't give a shit what you do. Just do what you like, brother.
I mean, just decide before he goes graduate.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Well, I would like him to know maybe, before junior year. We don't want to add years onto this tuition.
So I will tell you, I started off in computer science for 2 years, and then I thought I was doing computer science to make video games because this is before they had like video game colleges, right? And all we were doing was database interactions and programming and stuff like that, and I freaking hated it. So for one semester, I went pre-law and then got out of that and ended up doing sport management. But here's the crazy part. So sport management had a matriculation program where you needed to have a GPA of 2.7 or higher. At the time, my GPA was 247. I literally had to spend a semester retaking classes that got bad grades in just to be able to get into a sport management program, but I was okay to be in a computer science program for it.
There you go.
And then computer science needed no minors, but sport management needed a minor. I switched my minor 3 times when I was in sport management. And then I finally got to my final year and I started doing HTML programming when I built the first FSA website, and I wanted to start doing database programming at that point. Now I wanted to do it. So I told my dad because now I'm at year 6. I tell my dad, hey, I'm thinking about changing my major back to computer science so I could do. He was like, get the fuck out of school. Like, just graduate and get out of school, please. So that's why I ended up still sticking with sport management. But now I'm doing all the database programming instead, anyways.
You're gonna be Van Wilder there, bro.
I know, right?
For 10 years.
My mom says it all the time. She loves to tell everybody. My son went to school for 6.5 years, but he's not a doctor. So I had been wanting to try. I get Bird Dog Black Cherry whiskey all the time. Right next to it on the shelf is jalapeno honey. And I've been wanting to get it for a really long time. The plan was to go to the liquor store tonight, get the black cherry, and then buy one of the little tiny bottles of the jalapeno honey. And I go to the rack where they normally have those, and I ask the lady, I was like, what happened to the jalapeno honey? And she goes, oh, we're discontinuing that. Everybody bought the little bottles because we had them on sale. So I go over to grab the black cherry, and I see just one bottle of the jalapeno honey left. And I'm like, well, if they're discontinuing, I want to know what it tastes like. I'm going to buy the last bottle. This shit's wild, man. Like, it tastes like honey, and then after you swallow, it's like you just ate a jalapeno pepper.
Got a little kick to it. Yeah.
It's got a kick, man. And I've got heartburn like a mofo the last 2 days. It is not helping.
I'm not a fan of spicy alcohol.
I'm not anymore either. Like, this is not – I'm glad I tested it, but I'm never going to drink this again. Now I have a whole bottle I have to finish, though.
Woo!
Where are we at? We are at 1 hour and 49 minutes.
Ugh.
Halfway through. Let me go up here.
Plug. God.
I know we had some technical issues early, but it still feels like it's just dragging.
Oh, yeah. I even said the same thing because Spencer said it on the backside just a second ago. He goes, this is setting the record for the longest draft in FSA history. I said, yeah, even with the snafus that we had at the beginning, we should be going along faster than this.
Well, I think that's a testament to how competitive it is because people are getting sniped constantly because everyone is picking what they want. And it's just because even if I know, hey, I have between 2 choices, I'm sitting there thinking, for me, on the turnaround, it's like, who might still be available? Who's going to sneak through?
The jalapeno honey is not good when you belch it either. It's like double hot when it comes back up. Good Lord.
Cam's Catebo.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Gatibo.
All right.
Is that his third rookie running back? I got to open up the board so I can see it bigger on my side. No, he's taken all 4 of his. No, Irving was not. The other 3 running backs, all rookies. And Irving was the auto pick.
Yeah. Hampton, Harvey, and Scativo.
Scatabo, yeah. Man. All right, him. He loves his running backs, though. He dies on that hill.
I mean, I think we all like our running backs, but
Not me. Not this year. Fuck.
We got one.
that's all right. He can come trade me later when that one gets hurt. I got 3.
It's so funny. When I reached out to Rusty earlier today, I had forgotten that he had the number 1 pick, and he had said to me, I'm going to figure out which quarterback's life I can ruin with my first pick like I do every year.
Ooh, defense already?
Well, I don't think that's an auto for her, but I feel like she's probably trying to fill out that roster at this point, so she went.
She doesn't understand that you picked defense last.
Yeah, she's got 3 wide receivers, 1 running back, because she's got her 2 quarterbacks.
And a tight end.
And a tight end. She does know that it's super flex. She did ask me that before the draft started. Her going Rodgers for her number 1 is, yeah. She has a great, I will put these guys on the field and we will win some NFL games, but she is not really good at this fantasy. But like I said, she wins her league every year at home, but she's also playing with a bunch of people that don't know any better.
If she wins this one, I'm quitting. Because I don't deserve to be here.
You know what? I second that.
I don't know if she's ever done well in this league. Let me see. Do I have any history on her? Did I have any Bacchanalia's seasons come up yet in the redraft on the all-time records? Let's see real quick.
I registered, by the way, Brian, so you can link my stuff.
You did what?
I registered on the site.
Oh, okay. I will go in and link you right now then, since I just pulled into it. She 9-14 in the 2013-2014 seasons. She didn't make the playoffs in 2013 at 6-6, and she went 2-1 in the playoffs that year.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, let me go in here and log in as the admin and then hook you up, man. I feel so dumb too with this programming. I was playing around with the programming, right? And when I come in here to do you guys and hook your you to your franchises, when I go to the users and it drops down, it didn't look like it was any kind of order to me. The way that I've got your guys' names listed on here is first name, last name. And I did not realize that it was alphabetizing by last name. I looked at this thing for probably a month, and I'm just scrolling up and down looking for your names, trying to figure out what kind of chaos and non-order is this bullshit. And then so I sent the page over to Claude, and I said, hey, I need this to be listed in some kind of alphabetical order. Claude writes me back and says, hey, it's already listed by last name. I'm like, motherfucker. For 4 weeks, I've been looking at this and didn't realize that. I was like, well, can you do it by first name? Because that's what's first anyways. And I know most of these guys, I know everybody's last name, but I'm going to look for them by their first name instead. So, all right. Matt, I'm going to put you in the APFL, Miami, Barracudas, coach. And then I'm going to put you in here again. Matt Brown, league, WRL, team, Aviators.
Brandon Aubrey.
Assign. Now, since you've now logged in, if you log out and log back in, you should see the 2 menu items come up.
Kicker pick.
What in the fuck is going on?
They're already there on my dashboard, Brian.
Oh, are they? Okay, cool. Good deal.
We got a fucking defense and
Did you just hit refresh and they showed up?
Didn't do anything. I just clicked change tabs and it was there already. So it was quick. It was
Oh, okay. Let me
well,
make sure I didn't have you in there already then.
I take back everything I said about this draft. It is not.
Do I have you in there twice then?
I don't know what to think anymore at this point.
Neither do I. Like,
oh, that was my father-in-law. What the fuck?
Oh, Bobby.
Hit him up, ask him how much he's been drinking.
He said he just texted me unsolicited, early for a kicker. I know. Leave me alone.
All right, well, at least he knows.
Hey, he won the shit last year, so
Yeah, he did.
we can't say shit.
Let me make sure I don't have you in here already 2 times before this. Nope, I just got Matt Furby and you in here, so that was weird. So you just swapped off of tabs, came back, and it was there, huh?
It was there. I was already logged in, so it just updated itself.
Oh, just updated. All right, cool. It's good to know that it does that. Sometimes I have to hit refresh for some stuff to pop up. So, and Kevin was really worried about because it's not automatic like it is on MFL when you log in. It connects to your teams because I've already created the emails. We will get to that point, but you saw how quickly that was. I literally can get anybody. I set up somebody the other day with all 3 of their teams in less than a minute. So once I know you're logged in, it takes me no time. So
well, you just got to figure out how to make a code to do that for you.
That's what I'll do. What I'll end up doing is do just like an MFL does. I will assign the email address that you're going to use for your login to the teams. So when you log in with that email address, it'll automatically connect you to the teams. That's how we'll do it. But the problem is, it's just like we did with Monica tonight. Monica and Mike, both of the email addresses they were trying to use was not the ones that I sent them for the original assignment, which is the ones that they told me to use back then. Now they wanted to use different ones tonight, and that's where the confusion was at. So the emails have to match no matter what. So you probably, you know what I need to do, Matt? I got something else for you. Give me a second. I'm going to put something else on yours too. I just thought about this from your APBL from last year.
Oh, yeah, I saw you had my team listed the year that I had it on there.
Yeah, I put because Katie took over the Rangers, so I had Rangers 2024. So let me see if I can do an old one and see if it'll show up on your side. So give me a second and see if it will. This will help me with something too. APBL select team Texas Rangers 2024. Now click on that. You're back to your dashboard and click. When you're just in the dashboard, let me know if it shows you a record for 2024 on there.
Nope.
Mike's timer is about to run out.
Okay, so it's using this year's record. So what I need to do is figure out how to. Well, that's what it should be doing. Actually, it should only be showing the current year.
Matthew Golden.
But you
Yeah,
are
that's
you
just
are
a
in the
legacy.
all-time records. Yeah, you are in the all-time records part.
Yeah. That's just a legacy team, so it'll never update. But the other one should as we go through the season.
I mean, but I'm showing him in the draft. Like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah, Mike just auto-picked.
Oh, well, I mean, I wouldn't be mad at getting Golden at 906 for an auto pick, to be honest with you.
No.
I'm mad at that timer, though.
So you mean how long we're taking?
Yeah.
6-hour draft. Let's go.
No, I can't do it. I'm going to have to I'm just going to get so much sodium. So I'm drinking you know what micheladas are, Brian? You were in Texas. You might know what they're.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's just, it's like a Bloody Mary, but with beer in it. So that's what I'm drinking. But I've had so many of them, my fingers are going to start to swell up from all the sodium. I'm going to have to go get some liquor.
Too much tomatoes.
It is, yeah.
What is the record for an online draft?
I think it keeps track of them. Let me see if Last just keeps track of the actual total time or not. Because I honestly don't know.
Because we're approaching 2 hours.
Yeah.
So the fastest one was mine in 1 hour and 59 minutes.
Jesus.
Last year's draft. It did not go through and add the fucking times.
Tua, yeah.
That's dumb. So what? You know what? Now that we know that, what I'll do is, wait a minute. Date, time, draft pick. Here we go. It's actually got a timestamp on each pick. 2 hours, 25 minutes, and 23 seconds was the Phoenix region from last year.
Coincidentally, that was my region.
So 2 o'clock.
So you're the problem.
2 hours, 29 minutes, and 30 seconds. So I told everybody to prepare for 2.5, but this one's definitely going.
Yeah, we're definitely going over.
This should be 9. That was the which region is this one?
We're going to be over 3 hours, honestly, I think.
Don't say that.
Sasquatch was 2 hours and 47 minutes. Banshees was 10:29, 2:29, 2 hours 29 minutes, and
You're on deck.
2 hours 1 minute for the Dragons last year. So right around 2.5 seems like about average on all those. That's what I told everybody to prepare for this year was 2.5 too. Well, I said prepare for 3 in case it goes a little over. So last night's was
Damn it.
last year's was 250 or last night's was 251.
Well, my wife went out with her friends, and I went and got pizza for myself, and I got 2 pizzas, so I guess I can go eat again if I get hungry after this.
Yeah. we had a very late lunch at Red Robin. I told everybody I wanted a hamburger, and Misty suggested Red Robin. It sounded pretty freaking good, but we ate so late. I don't know if I need to eat anything else.
Jesus Christ.
Did I snipe you? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He's not sorry though.
No,
No,
not
it's
at all. No.
We love it whenever that happens.
I mean, it's not like I didn't already have enough running backs, but well, I got sniped twice in a row because at first I was gonna do a book on, and I was like, well, okay, well he got Mick, now I'm gonna take Montgomery.
Does anybody else follow the American Wiffle Football or the Baseball League on Instagram, or am I the only one? The AWA Wiffle Ball.
I see clips. I don't think I follow them.
Yeah, they those guys and what they do to that ball is freaking wild.
Yeah.
Jacoby Myers.
Okay.
Screw it, I'm gonna do that. I can't hate on Jacoby Myers in the ninth at the end of the 9th round. I don't hate that at all.
No, not a bad pick at all.
You're on deck.
Yep. Okay. Figured that.
It's your turn to pick.
I'm going to surprise a lot of people with this one.
Denver Broncos defense.
Fucking Denver, huh?
They've been the first defense off the board, and I don't know how many leagues I've been in.
I think my team is in a spot that I can do this.
I'm in a spot where I have my 2 quarterbacks. I got 3 wide receivers. I got 3 running backs. I got my tight end. I got my 2 quarterbacks. So screw it. I'm taking my defense.
I get you.
Flashing ice.
I that's what took me so long to pick right there.
Yeah.
I was considering, like, I had so many wide receivers. I was like, I could wait 6 weeks for this dude.
Yeah.
But Diggs was still on the board, and I needed a backup running back, so we're good.
No, I get that. Like, But I was just looking. I was like, man, like what else am I going to take?
Yeah, it's like when Kamara was suspended for 4 games. What was it, last season or the season before?
Yep.
Season before, I think.
Yeah, whatever year that was, I took him just like he was playing normally, and he had a fantastic year. So
Yeah.
I think I got him in Toby's auction for like $8 or $9, and then I don't think I had lost a game yet. Then he came back on, and then I rode him out. I won the first champion. That was 2 years ago,
Yeah,
and then last year I won last.
yeah, he
Ryan,
was
it's
worth
something
it
we-
that year.
That's something we need to do under FSA as an auction league.
Kevin tried to get one started. That was going to be. We've got the WRL. He tried to start a WAL, and it just never got off the ground. And we had channels set up for it on Discord. I just deleted them just
Because
the other
I'm in
day.
it because I was going to do it with you guys.
Yeah.
I've never done one before. I'd have to do some research on how to do that, but
I like the way Toby does it. Toby does it where whatever money you paid for him the year before, you keep them. It's two-player keeper. Doesn't have to be. You can keep up to 2.
right.
Whatever you paid for him the year before gets taken away from your money the next year.
I like that too, because the next year that guy might not be worth that much as you paid last year. You let him go.
Yeah.
I ended up putting my money in. I'm keeping Lamar Jackson and JSN, but it's also costing me $54. So I'm going to be only start off with 146 for the rest
Yeah,
of my
well,
team
I know
this year.
I know a lot of times like people will spend a third of their budget on one guy.
I think the most expensive guy we've ever had come out of his league was like $64 or something like that. They might have been CMC the first year. Somebody spent $60 some on him.
Jeez.
So you just try to outbid each other, or is it blind?
It's outbid, so it's a live auction. So we do it on
Yeah.
Yahoo.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's 90 seconds per pick, and every time somebody makes a pick, I think it adds 5 or 10 seconds or something like that to it. There's still an order. There's an order for nominations. So you nominate a player for $1, and then it can go from there.
You know, and I've done some before that have been like they were dynasty leagues and they were like a real slow auction.
That's what I would like to do for the initial startup for the FSAU football, because I would like to do it auction and slow. Yeah, I'm still not sure how we're going to do that part of it. We're so focused on the recruiting part of it and what that's going to look like from an interface and stuff that we haven't really gotten to. Hey, we got to get the players on our team before we have a season and they go around and we have to re-recruit them for the next year. I'm trying to think about it linear, but the recruiting part's going to be very complicated. Not very complicated. It's going to be so interactive that it's making it complicated for us from the programming standpoint. And we haven't really talked about the draft part yet.
Oh man.
But I will say, I mean, and like back to what you were talking about with the FSAU, and you had brought up the hockey. Me and you do need to get on there and work on that some more because we've been working in the background on that.
Well, if we end up doing what we were thinking about doing with the defuncts and then FSAU 2027, that means hockey and basketball is not coming around until 2028. So, like, we can not drag our feet, but we can take our time with it a little bit more now.
Yeah.
I think the competition side of hockey is going to be easy. I think what we need to do is we need to perfect the recruiting part using football because we're also familiar with it. And then just take that same concept and just rinse and repeat to all of the other sports that we're going to do. We just have to figure out the timelines for all of the other ones because of when the drafts will be for the other leagues, like real drafts, the actual professional leagues.
Well, the only one that throws a wrench into it is baseball. Because they do their draft in the middle of the season.
But I also feel like baseball will be one of those ones that we probably – it will be a little bit different because these guys play so long in the league. So they're going to graduate, they're going to come back and play, and they're literally going to be seniors probably probably 4 or 5 times. Like, and I don't know what happens when they keep getting. If
Yeah,
they get
because
down
I mean, in real life, some of these guys play till they're like 40, especially pitchers.
Yeah,
if you
look
go-
at like Kershaw or someone like.
you go from age 20 to age 40. That's 20 years. That's
Yeah.
5 years of
I mean,
college or 5 cycles of college.
I mean, Verlander's what, 40
I was
something?
about to say he's over 40. He's 42 or 43, isn't he?
So I don't know really how we're gonna do the rookie part of it for baseball, other than
JK.
that's the only thing I can think of. It would still be an off-season draft for them, even though they will get drafted mid-season. And even if they get jumped up and put on an active roster, you still can't, unless we consider that walk-on. That's the only other thing I can think of. Since it's mid-season, maybe we can do walk-ons with them. Hold on a second, guys. What's up, babe?
I'm just sitting here staring at this draft board, and I'm just like, what in the hell?
I'm watching high school football.
High school?
Yeah. My high school, when I was there, we won 2 state championships, so I've just kept up with them.
Okay.
We had Graham Harrell as our quarterback in high school, so that didn't hurt.
Mm. So that's the other thing to think about with the baseball is how we're going to do that one. And you're right, Hanley. It's been in the back of my brain to figure out how to do that one because it is the enigma of all of the other ones. And then we also got to figure out what do we do for a draft for golf? Like, there's no draft in golf. So how do we simulate that?
You have to figure out how many players you can get.
And the other thing too with golf, is there going to be anywhere that you can host it, or are you going to have to build something from scratch on the FSA website to host golf?
So what you'll do is you'll grab a sport. So Spencer has kind of taken over as the deputy golf commissioner, and we're implementing a system. Let me see if I can come up with the name of it. I'll pull it up on my notes. It's not like where you're taking a traditional scorecard at the end of an event. You're going to get points assigned to you based on each one of the holes. So if you're bogey, I think if you're par or worse, you get 0 points. Birdie's worth so much, eagle's worth so much. And those get applied to your score. So you're not getting like you would get for a traditional where you're trying to do negative or positives. You're only going to get positive points.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to interrupt you. I had to boo Monica's pick.
So you have to, those will have to get inputted by hand. But the thing is the teams are small. You're only going to have 4 golfers each given weekend for your starting lineup.
Oh, you're going to pick every week?
So what we'll do is, because there could be multiple tournaments going on too, right?
And also, I was going to say, I don't know if you've considered, how many events each golfer plays. So, for instance, if you get Tommy Fleetwood, I think he's played 10 more events than Scotty Scheffler has this year.
Yeah, just like Rory McIlroy probably plays a ton of events.
So what we would do is
less, to be honest.
We will match it up with the PGA calendar. And then you will have, I think right now the way we've got it set is you will have 8 golfers on your roster. And then in the bigger fielded events, you will start 4 and you will get the best 3 scores for that day. And then in the smaller events, you start 3 and you get all 3. So if somebody doesn't make the cut, you're just not getting any more points that weekend.
I'm in, dog.
Yeah, that sounds fun, right?
I love golf's my shit. I watch golf as much as I watch football. So
yeah. So that's at least where we're thinking about going with it right now. And then the season will match more of the college feel than it will the PGA. And I think with the men's, we miss 1 major off of that schedule. And with the women, we miss 2 majors because they do 5 instead of 4. So I think it ends up being 3 majors on both sides. And then
let's do the 5th unofficial major.
Yeah.
Timer
The men have that too. So if you wanted to have all majors, you could do that.
Then I think what we're going to end up doing is there are actually going to be some weeks where we're going to do head to head,
Got an auto pick going. Oof.
like just you and me would be playing against each other. And then there will be events when we have the majors probably where we will have all 14 schools playing against each other at the same time.
Yeah.
So
Well, yeah.
That's how we're looking at it right now so far.
You know, and something I was thinking about, like with baseball and hockey, the other thing you're going to think about is that there's not going to be, like, it's different than football as it pertains to rookies, because with football, guys come straight out of college into the NFL, whereas like hockey and baseball, they go to the minor leagues before they come to the pros.
I feel like that changes the way we do the drafts then, especially hockey
like,
still drafts at a great time, but we don't need to have that many, like maybe one round of rookies. But we're also going to have a taxi squad for that. You're also going to have your red shirts and stuff like that.
It would almost be something where, like, you almost have to have your rookie draft at the end of the season for the following season for the rookies that came into the league that year.
That's kind of why I was thinking with the baseball having like something mid-season, it's more of a walk-on than it is an actual draft. Unless we had our draft mid-season as well, and every single player that you drafted ends up getting put in your taxi squad or red shirt or whatever. That's the other thing we got to play around with is how we're going to do scholarships and how we're going to do red shirts. That's another one of the things that we got to figure out. Where are we at? We're in the 11th
And I
round.
think basketball might I don't know if basketball comes straight to the pro out of college, or
I think they changed the rule. Are they allowing high school players 18 years old coming into the NBA?
I don't know.
They have to have one to college.
I don't follow basketball that much, but I know they have the D League now.
Used to be called the G League.
Or whatever. They have that minor league system now, because I know like the Pistons have a minor league team here in Detroit.
I am now perplexed about this draft. I don't know how to feel about it.
I'm gonna put you guys on mute for a second. I gotta go talk to the wife and the daughter real quick. I'll be right back.
Cooper Cup.
Cooper Cup.
So weird seeing him go so far down when he was
Like a first round pick.
Yeah, for so long.
I think all the injuries just derailed him, and now playing in Seattle.
Yeah.
Kyle Pitts.
Yep, I'm still high on Kyle Pitts.
Pitts.
I want him to be good. Holy cow.
No, he's the Pitts.
Nick Chubb.
Speeding up a little. I like it.
And we're going a little bit faster. We're still at what?
We're still at like 2 hours and 20 minutes, just about.
No, 2 hours and 32 minutes, even with the pauses. Still, though, that's crazy. But I respect you, Warbirds, for still going analog with all your freaking cheat sheets.
Hey, I got them too. I'm.
No, I've gone full digital. I can't do it.
I probably should. This is a first year draft for my son, so I'm giving him the chance to feel what it's like to keep score like in a baseball
I mean-
game,
I mean, like
We're
I'm
learning
like,
the old ways, right?
Yeah.
I'm really computer savvy, and I like everything on the computer, but I like having the sheets to look at and cross guys off, and I just
don't trust the ADP of whatever platform I'm drafting on.
Yeah, no, like the way I use it is I look at it and compare between 2 or 3 different sites, and then always look at what do I need.
Yeah. I'll go really scientific based. I'm a value based drafter.
Oh, okay.
like if we weren't on such a rigid clock, I'd be taking my time and really looking at my sheets. But
Rigid clock. Hanley, what are you talking about? This is the generous clock, my friend.
well, no, what I mean though is like because my other drafts that I've been on, like we really don't
Golly, man. When he
time
starts
it.
typing, he types, doesn't he?
Who's that? Me?
Yeah.
You got that
I know it
mechanical
sounds like a
keyboard.
goddamn woodpecker on a tree.
Misty got me this for my birthday, this mechanical keyboard. I kept popping up as something on my TikToks, and I was like, I want one. It looks just like a typewriter. So, and it's got a little circle and it's a mechanical.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, the only one I wanted was the only difference was I wanted the one that had a little bit of a little wood ingrain on it, and I got the all black one instead. But I love this thing.
Mine's little. Yeah,
I have a mechanical too with the Cherry MX, but like
Yeah, I
it
got
doesn't
this
sound like
tiny
that. It's
little
not that
thing.
loud.
It's also because it's right underneath the microphone. It probably sounds extra loud to you guys too.
Yeah, for sure.
But
Oh,
then again, I got a Mac, so
you took
Well,
my Homer pick.
Oh, here's keep up.
Okay.
I was hoping he would sneak through.
What did you just do? Why did you change everything?
What's that?
nope.
So, Matt, one of the things I wanted to tell you when you were talking about the rest of the teams on your dashboard catching up, I don't think I'm going to rely on API calls to MFL to update our wins and losses on the dashboard. I'm already not doing it on APBL, but I can't do it on APBL anyways. There's no API calls to Yahoo. What I do is every week at the end of the week, I go in and I enter in the head-to-head scores. So that goes into the historical database, which is where the all-time records come from.
Right.
I'm going to have to do that for football as well, just because I want to make sure that they stay there and we can use the all-time record. So at the end of every week, we have 48 teams in the WRL this year. I have to put in 24 teams.
On deck.
We have the 32 in APFL. I have to put those 16 in. So I got to put in the 48 scores each week just to make sure that it's going to populate like it's supposed to.
Gotcha.
Wow, Music City, still no tight end.
No shit.
And Louisville.
Let me see.
Where do I go?
Everybody's got a. Oh no, yeah, you're right.
Interesting.
Yeah, very.
You know, as crazy as some of the picks have been here, I've got to say that I still think this is going to be an extremely competitive league.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I think Bacchanalias is the only one you ain't got to worry about.
Well, I mean, when you guys signed into this league, you were playing for second, right? So
You mean second behind your father-in-law, right? Because you know he's going to win it again.
no, he's not going to be. He picked it. He just took Brandon Aubrey in the 8th round or 9th round. I think we're good.
I love that he came. I love that he wrote you and said, "Yes, I know."
Oh, he knew it was coming, dog. It was coming straight down the pipe at him.
Checks from neighbors or something.
This looks pretty competitive for sure.
Yeah, no, it really does. Like beyond the outliers, because I my last 2 picks are always kicker defense, but that's just me. Like beyond all that, like
Did you do Bryce Young yet?
it is a very tough league.
Bryce Young, quarterback,
Jalen Jennings.
and Juwan Jennings.
Yeah.
Well, Tennessee alum.
So we are going to break my daughter's.
There's another one up there too. Palmer, did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bryce Young.
we decided to do a little family league. You were talking about doing something family, Eric, where you do the
On deck.
father, son, and all that stuff. Gerard decided to put one together, so he's got himself and the guy that's living with him, Corey. He's the Cleveland Cerberus in the AFC. Those two, and then myself and his brother-in-law in one division. Then he's got his 4 kids in one division, and then we got all of the women in the other division. We've got his sister-in-law, his wife, my wife, and then my youngest daughter wants to play
I like
too.
that.
So that was not on
the girls
purpose.
versus boys divisions.
It definitely was not on purpose. It wasn't on purpose. That's just how it ended up being built out with the way we do our teams. We're doing that draft on Sunday evening, just having fun. So my 10-year-old, so we built her logo for her today and everything like that. She goes, "All right, so are we ready to play the game now?" She has no clue what's going on.
Nice.
Blue.
Khalil Shakir. See, you need to do-
Come on. You did that on purpose, didn't you?
What? Jaden Blue?
Yeah.
No, because I think he's going to overtake Williams.
I don't think so.
Not a chance.
Who do I take here?
Gino.
Let's see what's going on.
Dad, you clicked on something?
Well, that's what we're watching his screen. All right, Anthony up.
Yeah, no, I'm
He's thinking. He fell asleep.
yeah, no. Too much alcohol, right?
Uh-huh.
Blame it on that.
I mean, he didn't face plant the keyboard yet, so there's that.
I mean, he's got a full enough team. It should be a kicker.
Yeah, right. Fuck it. It's a reach, but I'll take him.
Is it really a reach in this round?
So you're in 12. I think.
Oh,
All right.
okay, that is a reach.
If something's a reach at this point, then you're reaching into the ground.
I would say that's probably better. I mean, if you had picked Anthony Richardson,
it's a
I would have
roster
said that
spot.
was a reach for sure.
No, 100% it was, but I don't know.
Music City got his tight end.
I think that they're going to have to eat crow with that Anthony Richardson pick, and they're just going to have to be like Ursay's daughters are taking over. I would say that their GM's probably got a year or two left max. They'll probably flip all that around, and they're just going to have to eat that Anthony Richardson pick.
Mm-hmm. Oh, all right. we have
But do you think the organization wants Jones to be successful?
I think Chris Ballard does because he picked him. Like it was his pick, right?
Yeah.
And he wants to keep his job. But I don't know, man. When he tapped, when he was like, "Take me out, I'm tired," and down in the middle of an NFL game, like you're done, dog. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
So we got all APFL people in here. Hanley's the newest one to the APFL. Got a question for you guys. We had that conversation in the chat room the other day. How do you guys feel about adding a taxi squad and expanding the rosters just a tiny bit?
About what?
I'm good with the taxi squad. I don't think we need to expand the rosters. I think that defeats the purpose of the taxi squad.
Ditto.
Okay. So how many taxi squads do we put? 3, the same number of rounds of draft?
2.
Just 2? Okay.
Yeah, we want activity.
Yeah,
and once you leave taxi squad, you're gone. You can't go back.
You have to drop somebody to put them in that spot. That's why I was wondering, do we expand a little bit on the rosters?
And if you expand, but if you expand the roster, there's going to be no movement on the waiver wire because the rosters are going to anything that's of use is going to be rostered.
Well, the other thing, I say all of that, but I went through most of the teams after the 53-man roster was released on Instagram. I went through and counted quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends. The majority of the teams are between 14 and 18, and the average is 16 across the board. So I kept making me think that maybe we're right at the right number with the 18 anyways.
You're only starting 7. You have 18 spots. I mean,
I think that's a good number, but I think I think we need the taxi spot, and I think I have to agree with Brian. I think Brian's right on the money with 3. If we have 3 rounds, there should be 3 taxi spots.
The only other thing that we wouldn't do if we have the 3 is one of those guys that you draft does have to go on your roster right away. That would be the only thing. You have to decide, who do I want to put on there and who do I want to sit on for a little bit. That could be fun in decision making at least.
Why do that? It just
I like anything that makes you think, causes you have to think and tweak with your roster a little bit.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah,
part
but
of it.
Denver will be fucking swindling people out of their taxi squad positions. And
Here's
shit.
the best part. Here's the best part about it, though. If it's only 2 or 3 with his fucking 8-round first picks already for next year,
He's going to kill this league. Well, it's not his fault, truthfully. He's just playing the game.
No, it's not his fault. It's all the rest of us in the AFC, and not us. None of the 3 of us are involved in that.
No. I made one trade with him early, and it was an even trade.
But chances are, like you said, some of us
still 0 trades out of this guy.
I made one running back. More than 3 picks if we do trades, and some people are going to have 1, 2, or 0 picks. So I mean, those of us that have a lot of picks are going to have somebody on our active roster anyway.
I made one trade with him, but that went down really ugly. He sent me the trade, and 9 seconds later withdrew the trade. We had a verbal agreement across Discord. He sent it to me. I went to go in to accept it. It was not there. I go, what the hell, man? He goes, I changed my mind. I said, you changed your mind in 9 seconds? I was like, that's pretty fucked up. I said, that's all right. I'll never deal business with you again. Then he sent it to me. I didn't give that thing 1 second the next time he sent it to me. I was on that shit quick because I didn't want him to back out again. But I'll never do business with him again. And I completely won that trade. There's absolutely no doubt that I won that trade. It's probably the only trade he's lost in his entire time.
Well, he got a mid card running back for me that he ended up releasing anyway, and I just traded for Dalvin Cook in a 3rd round. I thought Dalvin Cook was going to come back and be on a team. I didn't realize that he was actually dog water then. He never came back and did anything. But I mean, that was a gamble. If he came back and he was the same Dalvin Cook he was before, then that's an easy win. But but that's the only thing I've ever done with him.
He kept trying. He knew I had Jalen Hyatt and made all that movement around in that 1 year to be able to pick up all those wide receivers that I did. And I let him go. He picked him up and then was trying to like dangle him in front of me. Like, I know you want him back. And he was trying to get me to give up a first for Jalen Hyatt. What? And guess what? One of his first cuts was Jalen Hyatt this offseason. Like, what the hell? He's such a douche. Love him to death, but he's a douche when it comes to fantasy.
Well, he's going to ruin the league because he's going to have, if he keeps if it gets that lopsided, like I'm not paying $100 to watch him win every year.
Yep. I don't think he has a chance this year. Not even close to a chance.
I kind of agree. Like sooner or later, you might just have to jump in and say enough is enough.
Well, we kind of made it where we said we had a couple possible scenarios. If somebody won it back to back and did take the big pot, we would throw it back in and start all over again. That would give us a new rule set and a couple other things to be able to change.
The only other thing we could do too that might help it is to have like some kind of a limit because we only have 3 rounds. Maybe have some kind of a limit on how many total picks that you can hold.
Well, I will promise you that he will have that 8 down to less than 8 because he will trade around picks for solid players to try to get him to win this year.
He's not doing anything wrong. He's playing the system. He's just
everybody else being
just
stupid.
finding people that are willing to play that dumb shit.
Yep.
But like I said, it's going to get to a point where, if they keep doing that, I'm not contributing $100 to him. I can't stand the fucking dude. So,
yep.
I mean, the team, where I'm at right now after the dispersal. I mean, I've got some work for a couple of years, so I'm not really right. I'm not going to mail it in right away.
So was he the issue in the AFC that caused the other ones to drop out, or was it just something else?
Oh, I caught the tail end of that drama. I didn't go back and read it all.
Most of it was deleted anyways. Chris was on it that day, so Chris was deleting some of the messages that was coming up. So I got secondhand of a screenshot of what went down.
I was at the pool tonight with him.
Were you?
Yeah, I told him I was drafting WRL tonight.
What did he say?
We'll pick. Just want to talk. He's a fantasy talker. That's what he is.
Yeah.
Wanted to know where I was picking and what number.
I don't know. I've been in leagues with some guys that think when it comes to fantasy that they're like God's gift to man, and it's like, dude, check your freaking ego.
Get closing in on 3 hours.
Shut up.
Brian's like, keep this up. I'm gonna need another drink.
I did pour.
I went out and drafted a kicker, so I'd start the kicker run to make it go quicker.
And it might help. Spencer wrote me in the background and said, I feel for you. At least I'm building a team. You're just sitting through this. This has got to be extra brutal for you. I said, I live for this stuff.
Oh, Brian.
Did you guys note my kicker pick?
Who'd you take?
Nobody gives a crap about your
Cam
kicker.
Little? That's who I took too. I took Cam Little.
Dude, he just hit a 70-yarder. That's 7 points.
That's cool.
Hey, put that post back up there. Bruce, are you still out there? How long ago did he send that?
That was about 40 minutes ago.
Let me see if he actually I might have to log back in again. Probably will have to log back in and see if he's out there now.
He's still there. He just
Minnesota Vikings defense.
Yeah, he's still out here.
All right, Bruce, talk to me. Shoot me a Discord message. Tell me if you registered and all that stuff so I can so I know I'm actually looking for you. Oops, wrong password.
Yeah, I keep flipping over and checking the comments. He seems to be the only one out there.
I'm surprised he's watching it that way.
Oh, I got two people watching.
Wonder who the other one is. Let me see assigned teams. Let me see if Bruce is on there. Bruce is on there. Let's see. Select league, WRL. Select team, eThugs. All right, man, you should be good if you're still out there watching. So you might need to log out and log back in, or if you were already logged in, do like Matt Brown just did, to go to a different tab or hit refresh, and you should see your eThugs on your My Dashboard now if you get the My Dashboard link and then click on it. Man, I will finish this bottle, and I will probably nurse the hell out of this bottle for quite a while. But I'm never drinking this stuff again. Not that it's bad. It's just, who was it, Anthony? Was it you that said you don't drink spicy drinks?
I love spicy drinks personally, but that's one of those, Brian. You have people over, and like, oh, try this. You've never had this before. Give it a shot.
I just keep giving it away.
Yeah, then all of a sudden you're like, ooh, they discontinued this. It'll be your last chance to try it. You better hurry up.
That's funny.
I like spicy drinks like Fireballs. I love Fireball.
I will tell you that this has a nice honey taste, and it's not quite as harsh as cinnamon, but it has that same spicy kick to it for sure after you drink it. All right, Bruce is in, so he's verified and stuff. I need to definitely put that out on the show on the 3rd too. That's probably going to be a rush of people that either want to do the FSA Sunday ticket or just want to be registered to see what it's all about.
I forgot about the Sunday ticket.
What is that? Tell me that. I'm so fucking behind.
So it's basically like a pick'em. But what you're going to do is you're going to use confidence points to go along with your pick'em as well. So
yeah,
it's only for Sunday games. So the first Sunday of the season, there's only 13 games on Sunday. So you're only pick'em for those 13 games. So the database knows that there's 13 games. So the most amount of points it's going to give you for the confidence points is 13. So you assign each game 13 down to 1, however confident you are in that, along with who you think is going to win. So then after the week is over, I put in who wins, and then it goes through and says, okay, Matt picked these guys. Yeah. However many he got right, this is how many confidence points he picks. And then it gives you a weekly standings, and a season-long standing.
How many people do you have in that?
Anybody who's registered right now, if you're registered on the website like you just did, you have the ability to go in. So if you're back on it again where it says My Dashboard, right next to it where it says FSA Plus, click on the FSA Plus and you're in there. Now, eventually, there's going to be more stuff under FSA Plus. I just wanted to get it up and moving on the website. So that's why it's under there right now. So everybody have an easy spot to get to it.
Now what? Now the Sunday ticket thing, is that just something we're doing for fun, or is there like
if you win it, you will get a free entry in a WRL next year.
Cameron Dicker.
So it's worth $60.
Yep. And I'm actually thinking about upping WRL next year. I need to make that decision super early, so everybody knows. Here's what I'm thinking that's going to do. It'll put a little bit more money in the pocket for everybody. And for those that aren't as serious, I feel like if we put a little bit more money onto it, that will take away some of the people that aren't as serious. So
or they don't care to lose $75 or whatever.
That could be too. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to make it go to yet. But the other thing I got to take into consideration is MFL keeps going up every damn year. So what used to be $179 is now $219 for a deluxe league. It's $40 more, and they didn't really do anything to increase the league. So this year, usually I get my entry paid for by what I take. So I'm almost kind of playing for free. This year I'm in the whole $20 just to play this year. So
I'll give you $20, buddy.
Well, I'm hoping that I win enough that I at least get my money's back.
I only got one word.
What's your cash app?
I only got one word to say, and you touched on this earlier. Fan tracks.
That would help if we can get the API. So here's the deal. If we can get all of the beta testing stuff done on MFL, and we know that we can get all of the scoring data for competition purposes from a site somewhere, and we can make that same thing happen on Fantrax. Fantrax is significantly cheaper. We would be able to save some money there, and that'd be more money back in everybody's pockets as well too. Yeah, it's $219.99, I think, without the early bird discounts now. And I think the early bird discounts are only taking it down like $30, I think.
I say bump WRL to $100.
The thought has crossed my mind. And then my thought was taking us to 60 teams next year. So there's a
Yeah, but you
$6,000 pool to start with.
You jump it too much in 1 year, you might end up alienating too many of the people that are already here in it.
But the people that are serious are going to pay $100.
I say you jump it to 70. If we're at 60 something right now, jump it to 75 and then
Guys,
100.
it takes $100 to take two kids out to fast food.
That's what I'm
And-
saying. Like,
And it's a
Like-
season. It's your entertainment dollars, and it's season long.
And if we can't, it gets to the point where some of this is such a low dollar value that people start to care less about it.
yeah,
yeah.
we went out to Red Robin today for lunch with tip. It was $112 for the four of us.
Yeah, that's
So-
crazy.
Easy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. $100 for now. Like, if people can't afford that, I get it. It sucks, but at the same time, you're playing entertainment. This is not a necessity at all.
It's one of the things that when I used to have an automated email that would send out years ago, and this is before any of you played with us, is one of the things that I always put in my, you there's a lot of places you can spend your entertainment dollars. We appreciate you spending them with us. Because I mean, you can send that same money to go to the movies, go out to dinner, go to the club, whatever. But and Eric's right. Over a length of period of time that we're doing this for 17 weeks, $100 is really not that much. I'll spend $100 this month in alcohol. So
Easy.
Honestly,
today.
if you take a kid to a game,
Well, I
you're
mean,
spending that on
Deck.
pizza, beer, and ticket.
well, I mean, a half a gallon of Jack is $50. So I mean, I guess
Yeah.
I could see that.
Well, we went to me and Misty went out on a date last week to the Green Jackets game, and we already have season tickets to go to them. But if you put the price of the regular ticket in there and with what we ate and stuff like that, it was $104 date for us, and we had hot dogs, ice cream, and the get in the gate, and that was it.
Well, and speaking of tickets, you guys don't want to have any. You guys don't want to even know what the tickets to go to the Lions cost up here right now.
I'm going to go see the Jets play in December in Jacksonville. That's costing us $200.40 per ticket.
Well, I can tell you this.
wish
I don't
the
know how much a
Lions were
ticket
that
cost is,
cheap.
but
How
the
much?
parking at the Cowboy Stadium is $100 to park.
That is wild.
Like the
So
Lions,
imagine the
the
ticket
Lions
cost.
go the cheapest tickets for the Lions are $300.
Good God.
I bet that you could probably get some cheaper than that in the Cowboys just because the stadium's so big. But again, it's $100.
I got
for
one.
parks.
I got one homer pick in.
I do love, so I still have my picture hanging over there on the wall. My
I'm
trip
making
to
another
AT&T
homer
Stadium.
pick.
It is a very nice stadium. Not a Cowboys fan, but the stadium and the way they build it and everything they've done and the little tiny things that they do for the details
Big
in it.
dates.
It's awesome. It's a
No,
really
I-
nice stadium.
I was pissed because I was coming back from Iraq, and I had all this planned. We had booked so much stuff. I was going to go to the stadium, going to do all this, and then of course it's fucking COVID.
Yeah.
But I will say this while we're talking about like out of town stadiums and stuff. I will say this. I'm a Tigers fan and Detroit fan, but I will tell you what, I got to give the Minnesota Twins their props. Target Field is a beautiful ballpark. I went there in April.
You're on deck.
We got to check that one out. We just came back from California, and we hit San Francisco's stadium and San Diego's, both top 5 stadiums.
Target Field is not really fucking
San
cool.
Francisco.
I got to check that out.
And if you go to Target, you got to do they have a pregame tour and you got to do that. You see a lot of behind the scenes stuff.
All right. So I'm up on MJ by 33, but now it says she's supposed to beat me by 6. Before the game started today, I was supposed to beat her by 6.
Okay, I don't know. I want all this. I want to see what's up.
So I need to get my pitchers in line for the next 2 days if I'm going to beat her. I think
I'm
she's
gonna
got.
do this.
She's either got 2 or 3 additional pitching starts on me the rest of the weekend. So I need to make some moves to get some guys for tomorrow.
You know what? That's a waste of my time. What do I got? What options do I got here?
I would say maybe this will go quick because we should be getting down to the kicker and defense picks, but apparently they've already been taken. So
Yeah. You know what? I'm going 0 kicker, 0 defense. Let's
there
do
you
it.
go, buddy. I like it.
There's a couple people then in the last 2 drafts that have done it. They're gonna have to drop somebody before the season starts.
Yeah,
they won't go an illegal lineup.
I've done it a lot too in the past. If you're going to stream them anyway, which I usually do.
You know what? I'm taking this. I can't complain about that right now.
I mean, honestly, like
35, 34 more picks.
Are they gonna freaking make a difference?
Need shade.
Damn you! Damn you!
Oh,
I'll say that right now.
Oh, did I finally get a snipe?
Yeah,
Nice.
you
Yeah,
sniped.
you did. Yeah, you did.
I can't believe in the 14th round that he's still there.
Neither can I. I mean, Jesus.
Well, he's got Spencer Rattler throwing to him, dude. So
Yeah.
Damien's writing over in the Krakens chat. It says, "My daughter asked me why my draft is taking so long. She wants
for
to go
real,
to bed."
dude, this is brutal.
It's been 84 years.
Yep.
All right, I'll make
Let's
this
see.
quick, I guess.
Let me see. What are we at right now? I've been writing them down. We are at 2 hours and 52 minutes. This is now officially the longest one because we were at 251 for last night's.
We did it. We did it, guys.
Here, I got one for you.
Dallas Goddard.
But again, looking at the fucking draft board, like Jesus.
It's so red is so bright. It's
I
like
hate you.
and
I
it's-
hate you all.
it's like somebody took a shotgun blast to
I hate you all. And good luck.
it. Damien says might be ever for officially the longest one. Whenever I was running those times from last year, did any of them go over 3 hours? I feel like one of them was over 3. I have to go back and look.
Well, at the rate we're going, we're going to be over 3. I'm happy so far.
Me too.
Ray Davis.
Shouty screaming in my ear. It
Shouty!
wouldn't be the same without him.
Ray Davis.
Okay, well it's official. I'm going to get my ass handed to me week 8.
Don't
How
worry
many
about
players
it.
you got on the bye?
Everybody else is too. There's 6 teams off that week in the NFL. Everybody's going to suck in week 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 7, like half of the guys I picked.
Oof, that's tough.
Let me see.
Sounds like I'll be contacting you about some trades.
Yeah.
I mean,
I only have 1, 2,
2
3.
of them, but I mean, honestly, 2 of them are bench guys, so it doesn't matter anyways.
3 teams on bye.
Let me see. I want to see something.
Well, the point of your bench guys, it does kind of matter, right? Because the point of your bench guys are to be there when you need them for your starters that are going to be
for
on
a
bye.
week, for like a week 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, week 8. I'll be contacting you later about that. Week
Let me see
7, we'll talk.
Let's see. Franchise. Let me look at something. Franchise and Roaring Lions. Let me pull that up. So week 8, Hanley, you play Spencer, Music City Miracles. Let's see. I do not have this set up for it to show a week by week schedule right now. I just have it team by team. You have to be on your team's page to look at it.
He's only got one guy on bye week 8.
I probably need to put a full schedule up here on the menu items and get Claude to pull that and put it on here. I did it graphically though. Let me do this. If you guys are on Discord, I can do it this way. Let me get into my admin. You guys are going to love this. So Hanley knows this because he's in the baseball, so he's seen it. I actually got the database to build art for me. So I've got it like what I'm about to do for you guys. I can go into my art thing, which I've called the graphics hub, and I can put in WRL week 8 for the Krakens region, and it'll just pop out the schedule. It's an interactive layout between an API call to MFL to actually get it, and then grab all of the logos from our database, and it mirrors all together and builds an image for me. So give me a second. I'm going to pull it up, and then I'm going to post it in Discord so you all can see week 8, because I'm sure the rest of you are starting to wonder now too.
Hey, let's all go for 4 hours. Let's do it. We can get there.
That sucks.
Nope, I'll auto draft. The defense and kicker can pick itself.
All right, so I'm going to snip this. And I'm going to put it.
Brian Robinson.
Oh, I thought the thing was saying my name. What? What do you want, David?
Kirk.
Where's Krakens at? There we go. Week 8.
Damian Pierce.
Oh, that's a free win.
Oh, of course I
Pretty
get
good.
Brian that week.
Oh, you do? Yeah.
That's fine though. I drafted around bye weeks. I didn't put myself in a bad spot. I don't feel like. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry. I shouldn't make fun.
Yeah, my
Jason
score
McLaughlin.
my score in the APBL is 176 to 108.
Actually, Brian, check this out. I didn't do this on
No.
purpose. I don't have a single player that's even remotely going to be a starter on bye week 8. Not one.
Oh, wow.
That's an easy
Good
dub.
job.
Yep.
Good job.
Yep.
I think
I
I
wish I
only
could-
have one.
Yeah, you were going to get an easy win that week anyways, Anthony.
Oh, my
I know.
Brian Ware, the person I'll be playing in week 8, has 4 starters on week 8 bye. So
Hey,
let's go.
you know, you say
Hey,
that.
thought for
You say
future
that, but
Talk to
maybe
me, Eric.
he's a waiver genius.
because of what's happened with bye weeks. Maybe we consider something like, you know how median scoring works,
Yeah.
but we take the 2 biggest weeks of the bye weeks of the season, and you can opt in to take the median scoring at that player's at the position instead of.
I will tell you what Hanley's league does, and I don't know if he's going to do it again this year.
Oh,
If
the,
you know,
the carryover points, yeah.
if you know your team is going to be on bye in week 9, or a player is going to be on bye in week 9, you designate that player's carryover points from week 8. You have to designate it before the game starts, so you have no idea if it's going to be high or low. But you designate it before, and they get that number of points on their bye week. It's actually one of the coolest things I've seen in a league.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like
Pretty
that
cool.
kind of
Very
that
good,
idea too,
yeah.
but I think that takes away from the draft strategy. If you're drafting specifically, I mean, I draft specifically to not have bye week problems.
Yeah, but if you knew that, if you
I
knew
do.
that,
I've actually done it the opposite lately.
Yeah, but
I've,
the way
I've,
that-
I've said, let me just get crushed 1 week and not have to worry about it.
Yeah, I've done that in the years past.
Yeah,
as
but the
well.
way that the way the NFL clumps bye weeks, it's just fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, no.
I actually, Hanley, until I just said that out loud to everybody, I forgot about that little tidbit in your league, and I made sure I drafted around bye weeks, and I didn't have to fucking worry about it now that I think about it.
I mean that is a fantastic idea, but at the same time, like, I mean, who knows what the NFL is going to do? I mean,
It
are they
changes
going to
every
put?
year, yeah,
Are
I
they going
can't-
to push it to an 18 fucking week season?
and we don't know what that looks like, and go back to 2
I
bye
can't-
weeks like it did before.
Yeah.
You know, I can't take credit for that though.
Did that come from something else? I love the idea, man.
No,
It's the coolest thing about your league.
No, Mike's league does
What's
it.
that?
My league is modeled quite a bit after his.
I think it's a cool thing, and it's got a good strategy to it. And now, so Eric, to your point, what you said, where you draft sometimes to get one crushed week. So Jessica, my old girlfriend, the one that's in the Hall of Fame, back in the old days when the NFL used to do an entire division off at the same time, and we had the old 3 divisional setup where it was West, Central, East, and then 2 of the divisions had 4 teams, and everybody else had 5 or whatever it was. So the 4 divisions that had 5 teams, they would have the 4 random teams that were left over play in a bye week. So what you ended up having was 4 teams off, 4 teams off, 4 teams off all the time. And it was always the same division. So think about this back in the day. The old NFC Central was Chicago, Detroit, Green Bay, Minnesota, Tampa Bay. So there was one of those years where Tampa Bay was the odd one out. So it got its bye somewhere else. Chicago, Detroit, Green Bay, and Minnesota were all off. We're talking Chris Carter, Brett Favre, Sterling Sharp, try to think whoever some of the good people were that were back then in that day. So on purpose, she drafted everybody from that division. She'd have one bad week, and then she would crush everybody else. I think in those 2 years, she went 11-3 and 12-2. I think in those 2 years that she had that same strategy and won the championship both times.
That's why I like the system I use, because it evens all that out.
Yeah, because you don't have to worry about a bye week. And I wish I had thought about that when I was drafting, because I really drafted around bye weeks when I drafted yours last week.
It keeps every week super competitive because you're not worrying about.
Ollie Gordon.
But if you have, screw you, by the way, but
What, for Gordon going?
yeah,
No, I just said who. Nah, just kidding. I mean, he already got his kicker and defense. I mean,
Yeah.
What else is he doing?
That was the double reversal.
Yeah.
Oh God, this fucking draft.
It's brutal. I'm going to make sure that this is in the story whenever I do the write-up tomorrow.
Defense and a kicker both in 9. Put that in. Holy.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Yep, I'll make sure that gets in there too. So that's what I do. I look at this thing and like, okay, where's the funny ones at? So
Yep.
it doesn't look fun. I mean, it looks funny because Rusty took back-to-back quarterbacks, but he could have gone Irving first and then Murray second. It wouldn't look as funny, but having the double stack red looks weird, right?
Yeah.
And then Misty did the same thing in the Red Dragons. She went quarterback. I think there was another team in that one that did it.
Maniac
Cerberus
said he did it the same.
Yep, we had 2 of them in mine that did it, both the Average Joes and the Maniacs, and then nobody in the Loch Ness did back-to-back early. Now, Mantis Mayhem did it in Loch Ness yesterday, but it was round 5 and round 6.
It was a good pick.
I mean,
So-
Hey, I went back-to-back wide receivers.
Did
First
you,
round, 1 and 2.
So,
They were mad that we took Ollie Gordon.
but did you go wide receiver
no,
from picks 5
I
through
don't
12?
want him to feel like I didn't think that
No.
was a good pick at all.
No, because I did 4, 6, 9, 12, and then I had to get some handcuffs in there for some running backs.
Yeah.
That could pay off if somebody's starter gets hurt.
I mean, if you look at the chain of running backs, he's the next one in line.
I know it looks like Mike's going to time out again.
That's all right. We're down to the final 2. He probably don't care.
Right.
Up to expire.
What's his roster looking like so far? What's he about to get auto picked here?
He does not have a defense or a kicker, so he'll get one of the. Oh, he does have a defense, so he'll
does
get a
have a
kicker
defense.
or a.
So he got Ayuk this late.
Wow.
Yep, and
All
then
right.
he'll get kicker in the last pick, I would assume.
I mean, that's what, 3 auto picks in a row for him?
Okay, you just turn it on. Like, what do you, dude?
So I didn't do it this year, and here's why. So I did it for the first draft, and Cam was trying to draft over from the UK. And his first 3 picks were auto drafted. It was okay because he knew he wasn't going to get there. Then the next 3 got auto drafted, and he was there. He was unable to let me know that he was there, so I couldn't get it shut off fast enough for him.
Why can't you just turn it off?
So what
Before,
I did,
there used to be a button on the side where you could click it, right?
It should, but that's MFL. MFL doesn't really do it like that.
so I got it set so after you miss 2 in a row, it goes auto, and the commissioner has to shut it off. Or you have to say I'm back,
Understand.
and for whatever reason, his I'm back wasn't working. So
Yeah, and that's why that's the issue with MFL.
yeah, we got to find a better way.
With the draft room solely. Like, I don't have a problem with everything else, but their draft room is terrible.
So I was talking to Rusty about it, and I told him what I was thinking about doing was hosting the draft live on our website instead. But there is no way that I can see to update it or upload it into MFL, at least not in a bulk upload, without having to go back through. Like we would hold the whole draft on our website, and we're doing it over there just to make it look good. To turn around for me to have to upload. Now, granted, it wouldn't take me very long. Like literally.
Hey. I mean, you're complaining about doing an offline draft and having to upload results. I mean, you're a child before the internet, right? Come on.
That's how we used to do it. we used to sit in a circle, Indian style, and draft around the circle, and then I still had to turn around. And I mean, the first 4 years. The first 4 years, I just bought a newspaper because there was no Thursday night football back then. Yeah. I would buy a newspaper on Monday and I buy a newspaper on Tuesday and do everything by hand.
I mean, and you're complaining.
I'm complaining that I want to build our own draft for next year. Oh no, first world problems.
All right, look.
I mean, but
these are the guys that I have.
Claude's AI, right? Just have him do it, right?
Yeah.
Do it.
You know any of those guys?
We just got picked.
Los Angeles Chargers defense. You're on deck.
Who got picked?
Rashad White.
It's your turn to pick.
All right, gentlemen. It's been a good one. A long one, but a good one.
My friend.
Good luck, guys.
Later,
Take care, guys.
All I know is we won.
Yeah,
we have the longest draft ever. We won. We did it.
All right, later, boys.
Later.
We're almost there.
I figure as everybody makes that last pick, everybody's dropping off.
Pretty quickly, probably.
Yeah.
I'll stick around. I ain't got anything better to do. Come on.
I don't think we got anything on tap tomorrow either, except for I'm gonna probably mow the backyard because it looks like a jungle unless it rains.
I'm doing that Sunday.
Yeah.
Weed whacking my fucking rocks in El Paso.
Are you staying on post?
No. I'm in a house that was built in the 1940s.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, I bought it and I'll probably sell it for like $15K profit.
It's cool.
There we go. I like that for a last round pick. DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah.
I mean,
is he still alive?
He'll get you like 3 or 4 games.
Yeah, I didn't realize he was still alive.
Yeah, he's playing with Lamar.
Yeah, he was a playoff ad.
Like I said, he'll get you 3 or 4 games in the entire season. You just have to decide and get into his mind what games those are that he's going to go off.
Yep. All right, I've got mine ready, queued up. Let's go. Let me get out of here.
Arizona Cardinals defense.
Shouty, you are screaming at me. I don't know who's doing it, but I have 3 different versions of the draft pick screaming at me.
I at least hear 2 of them.
Well, it's funny how they all come in at different times.
Yeah.
Well, one is your computer and one's my one.
Well, I think I'm getting it from you, and Brian.
And us.
You, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not hearing 4, but maybe I am.
I don't know if you're getting. Maybe you're getting mine. Mine's still coming through my headphones, but that doesn't mean it's not.
Oh
doing
no, it's
both.
probably not. Then it's probably them too.
I would drop off, but then we'd lose the chat room.
I mean, you can. Like, I'm not trying to hold you hostage.
Oh, I'm good. We ain't got that much longer.
8 more picks.
I'm trying to teach him endurance.
Yeah. Tell him it's not usually like this.
He's falling asleep over there. Hey,
Tell him
Yeah.
it's not usually like
wake
this.
up.
Let me
I
put
will
the-
say this: I'm not a big fan of bookending the turn. I'd rather be in the middle somewhere.
So, my favorite pick throughout all the time, like if you're
Who do you want
5
to
or 6,
point to it?
I think that's a good position to be. And then on the other side, maybe 8. But like, yeah, no, I'm looking at my team. It's a good team. I like it. But just waiting for 20 freaking picks to get to you is terrible. It's miserable.
Somebody asked if we would ever consider like we did, and you know what? I just remember this too. I forgot when we did the defunct dynasties, we did 3rd round reversal.
Yeah, we did. That
Yeah.
was I like
I
that.
forgot about that, and then I was gonna suggest that to you for the WRL doing a 3rd round reversal.
Yeah, I don't know if it really.
All right,
was
gents.
all that.
We're out.
Later, boys.
Have a good
We'll see.
night. Good luck.
You too, guys. We'll talk. Let's talk trades.
I don't know in a redraft if it's necessary, but I believe that to keep it competitive.
The only reason I think it's necessary is because it's so deep, because we're a 12-team league.
makes it a little bit deep. Well, we did the 3rd round reversal for APFL with 12. 12 is normal, so I feel like a regular old
Yeah,
snake
no,
draft is normal.
I feel 12 is normal. And then looking at this draft, like it didn't take long because people were bad and waiting. It took long because everyone was so engaged.
Yeah, that's true
And it
too.
was such a good, like, I mean, maybe I'm just saying it because I'm in it, but like this league seems, or this conference seems more competitive than
There's-
any other conference.
What I went across and looked at, because technically you're playing everybody inside your division twice and everybody outside once, right? And it really is, you have to win your division to go to the playoffs. I decided to start looking across who's in the divisions.
Yeah.
And there are 2 divisions across all 4 regions that are just stacked with 3 really good GMs. And I know one of them's in here. I don't remember which division it is in your guys's, but
Down to Mr. Irrelevant.
it is going to be brutal. Even winning your division, let alone your region with this setup.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at it. Like, I'm just glad I'm not with. No, I am. Like, I'm in the league. I got Ted Lasso, Land Sharks, and Louisville.
Yeah, you're one of the 3 then, because you got two previous champions, you and Ted's Lasso, and then you've got actual Ted in there with the Land Sharks. Tough. Yeah, you guys are one of the 3 then.
Fucking brutal. God damn it.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. And since only the number 1s go out for the big money,
Yeah, no,
it's gonna be brutal.
It is what it is. Like, I think I drafted well.
Think Rusty's gonna let it run down. He might not even be there anymore. I don't know. Well, I don't know. His name is still out there, I think. Let me see. Is he still out there?
No.
No, I don't see him out there. Who's the extra person then?
Music City
It's
Miracle.
gonna be somebody over to. Oh, Mad Scientist Damien's out there watching it.
No. He's just gonna let it run out, and he's gonna pick whatever.
He's got his defense right. Yep, and he's got his kicker. So it'll be what it is. Whoever's the best available at this point. Which
3 hours and 26 minutes, right? Or am I off?
3 hours 15 minutes right now.
Oof.
probably going to go Cole Kmet or Darren Waller.
Andre Lambert Smith.
Who?
That is a Q pick, 100%.
Yeah.
But it should have picked it way quicker.
Yeah. 3 hours, 15 minutes.
Woo!
Longest draft possibly in at least 2 years. All right. Well, I'm going to jump off here so I can relax and look at baseball and finish my drink. And then I'm going to go to bed immediately after that.